Hey, if you're tuned in so far, we're going to have a little bit of a delay here. Public skate going a little longer than we expected here. It's also Salisbury's senior night as well, so game time will be pushed back. At least I'm expecting 2:50. Stay with us here. We'll just have the stream going, but stick around, get something to eat, and get ready for this afternoon's exciting game. We'll be back with post-game coverage in just a bit. Stay with us.
I hear me as well.
We have Salisbury senior night here this afternoon, and we're going to honor their 5 seniors. And they will all be starting in the starting lineup as well. And we're going to let the PA announcer here, I believe it's going to be their coach, who will take it away in just a few moments. So listen in. It'll be a nice ceremony here for the 5 seniors. I'm just going to list them off as well. The 5 seniors today: Jonathan Shores, number 9, number 20, Josh Stevenson, number 7, Samuel Schaff, number 18, Griffin Segfried, and number 40, John Menino, the 5 seniors who will be honored today, this afternoon.
Should be a nice ceremony.
Did Sam's mom come to the belly box since he's here? Mom? Brenda, to the belly box. Can everybody hear? You guys hear the stands? Yeah? You're good? Awesome. I'd like to welcome everybody here tonight. We're going to be celebrating and recognizing all of our seniors tonight. Seniors, I'd like you guys all to skate out to the goal line, please. Seniors to the goal line. Let's go, boys. Get on the bench. Seniors to the goal line. As I call you out, you're going to come up, you're going to grab some flowers from Earth, and you're going to take a picture with your parents, all right? Let's see, boys. Let's get on the bench to celebrate your seniors. The first senior we'd like to recognize is number 40, John Menino. Give him a big round of applause. John has been around these past 3 years with us. I've seen so much improvement out of John. I hope I see John score a goal tonight. He is here with his parents, John and Melissa. He's majoring in communications with a minor in marketing. After graduation, he hopes to get a marketing job as an actor somewhere. And today is his favorite memory because I think the day might be the first time I dressed him. I might be wrong about that. But advice to underclassmen, enjoy the time we have with the team. And he'd like to thank his parents for all the time support they gave him. Next senior, we'd like to congratulate number 18, Griff Segfried. His parents, Kristen and Rob, are here today with him, and they're road warriors. They come to almost every single game. I think they even been to games that Griff hasn't shown up to. Griff's degree is a finance major, and he's going to work as a financial analysis somewhere in Baltimore. Favorite memories, the van rides home from Massachusetts where we've never been. So I think we meant Connecticut, but it says Massachusetts on the paper. As advice to the underclassmen, make the most of your time at school, have fun with all your friends, and try not to miss too many classes. The biggest thing about college is going to class, guys. That if you don't go to class, you're not going to pass. We like to thank his mom and dad for devoting all the time, driving to practice, attending the games and tournaments. We'd like to thank the coaches that have volunteered their time and love the game. We'd like to thank all his teammates for all the memories. And he knows we'll be staying in touch with all you guys at any of to come. It's nice that. Give it up for Griff. Next senior we'd like to congratulate is going to be Josh Stevenson, number 20. Josh has been an awesome contribution to this team. Josh has a lot of personality. here with his mom, Nancy, his dad, Scott. His degree is community communication with business, a major in business administration. You cannot spell. After graduation, he wants to be financial consultant. I don't know how the degree lines up with that, but that's good, Joshy. Favorite memories, hosting overtime, championship game freshman year. He scored 3 first overtime, that's his favorite memory. Advice to the underclassmen are enjoying as it lasts, let's go quick, and stick with it. He'd like to thank all the coaches, as well as the group of guys who've been on the ice these past couple of years. So good up for that. Next up is number 7, Sam Jack. There's mom and sister, Brenda and Sophie right here. His degrees are Earth, Science, Geo, and Environmental track. He wants to go to a graduate school program afterwards, keep learning about that. His favorite memory is having fun and working hard with his teammates every week on and off the ice. His advice to all the underclassmen is this is only a small chapter of your life. So work hard, have fun, and don't take the time for granted, and cherish every moment. He'd like to thank his mom, dad, sisters, teammates, coaches, for helping him continue to grow, evolve into a better man and player every day. Give it up for Sam. I know I think we might see Sam back next time. Alright. Last senior, John, get up here, man. It's been a pleasure. John's parents have been involved with this team longer than John. We were lucky enough to have his brother start playing with us in 2016, I want to say. Ryan is also over there. At the end of the day, I think John has scored more points than Ryan. I tried to have Evan add them all up, and we got to about 130, but it's not fully accurate. But I mean, having 130 points in college hockey is unbelievable. It's unreal. You have made this program what it is. You and your brother, your mom and dad, Sharon, Rob. We can't thank you guys enough for all the support you've given us as a team. And his girlfriend Mal's amazing. Give up for her. He's a physical education major, minor in health education. He's planning to go teach at school after he graduates, maybe get a master's or something. His favorite memory is making a comeback in the championship against Albernia. We took it to overtime, being down a handful of goals. It was a great game. His advice to the underclassmen is make the most of the time, live every moment the best you can, and college goes by really quick, so enjoy the journey while it lasts. He'd like to thank his mom, dad, brother, girlfriend Mallory, coaches, teammates, and all the lovely girls who come to Manias today. Thank you, John. And the last people that we'd like to thank is Kathy. Kathy, we know the weather's going to be nice on the way home. Please get home safe. We're looking forward to playing you guys next year, and it's going to be a good warm-up and have a good afternoon, guys. Thank you.
Well, a very nice ceremony here for the Salisbury Gulls seniors. The 5 seniors all honored before the game, and a very nice tribute and very nice job by I believe it was their head coach who had some nice words to say about all their players. An important game nonetheless. We'll have pregame coming up in just a moment. Stay with us here on WCUA. Well, good evening, everyone, or good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to WCUA's coverage of Catholic University Ice Hockey. Alongside John Wolf, I'm Giuliano Luca. Happy to be with you today as your Cardinals are set to face off against the Salisbury University Gulls. Live from Center Ice Rink in Harrington, Delaware, it's another league game for the Cardinals and a must-win today.
Well, thank you, Giuliano, and good afternoon, everyone. Salisbury comes into today's game with a 2-4 record in league play and a 6-8 overall. They last played against Jefferson Community College on November 24th at the East Coast Showdown, losing 5-4. Number 18, Griffin Siegfried, led Salisbury with 2 goals in that game, his second giving the Gulls a 3-1 lead in the second period. Jefferson Community would come back to win late in the third. If you're curious, Salisbury was supposed to have some games earlier this month against the Elizabethtown Rejects and George Mason, but both were canceled. Number 9, Jonathan Schwartz leads the Gulls in points with 26, 13 goals, 13 assists in 14 games.
Catholic comes into this game with a 1-5 record in league play and a 6-13-1 record overall, following last night's 8-2 loss against Newman. And Catholic hung around throughout the first period of that game. It was 4-1, but hey, we said that the Catholic Cardinals could come back, but Newman shut down any hopes of that in the second and third period. They scored 4 more goals to make the final score 8-2. Frankie Merja and Nick Lehan both scored for the Cardinals, but unfortunately it was way out of reach in that one. A blowout loss, and we'll see if things can change today against the Gulls.
Catholic has played Salisbury twice so far this season, losing both times. Catholic lost to Salisbury 5-3 in what was an entertaining game from start to finish. Jackson Schwartzwalder tied the game midway through the third before Salisbury scored the game winner with less than a minute to go. In the second game at the East Coast Showdown, Catholic lost 2-1 in a pitcher's duel. Matthew Hornick scored the lone goal and David Zapp made 41 saves, but Catholic couldn't take advantage of a late power play to tie the game. In today's rubber match, we'll see if Catholic can get the win.
Your Chick-fil-A starting goaltender today is number 30, David Zapp, the native of Andover, New Jersey. So far in his junior season, Zapp owns a 5-4 record alongside a 3.27 goals against average and an 8.95 save percentage. He last started against High Point University on January 25th, picking up the loss. He made 15 saves on 22 shots, really didn't get much help from his defense. And to add, he has played very well this season. He's given the Cardinals a chance to be where they're at in the playoffs right now with some crucial wins earlier in the season. And Zapp did play last night late in the game, the final 10 minutes of the third period against Newman. So we'll see how he can do today in a very important game.
In goal for Salisbury is number 60, Murphy Gladding, native of Seaford, Delaware. So far in his junior season, he has a 6-8 record alongside an 8.03 save percentage and a 5.8 goals against. He last played in the aforementioned game against Jefferson Community, making 23 saves on 28 shots. We'll see what he can do this afternoon.
Well, it should be a good one coming up for you. About 6 minutes remaining here in warm-ups. Catholic in their black uniforms, Salisbury in their home white uniforms here. And it's also a little bit of a farewell, I believe, as of now, to the Center Ice Rink. The last season here at the rink in Delaware. It's as of now, there's rumors of it closing in late May, and we'll see if Salisbury can send it off in a good way or if Catholic can ruin the farewell party in a little bit. We'll have to wait and see. A couple minutes remaining here in warm-ups. We'll be back for the start of the first period. Stay with us here on WCUA. Thanks for tuning in on this Saturday afternoon. Hey, while we have a minute here, let's talk about Catholic's next game, and it'll be next Friday night against George Mason University. It'll be Valentine's Day, so hope you have your plans set for some Cardinals hockey, not anything else. Puck drop is set for 10 p.m. at Tucker Road Ice Arena with WCUA coverage beginning at 9:45. Tucker Road Ice is about 45 minutes from campus if you're looking to make the trip. And on Sunday, Catholic will play in the long-awaited Winter Classic against Loyola University at Spring Mountain Adventures in Schwanksville, Pennsylvania. We don't have the time for the outdoor game just yet, but we'll get it to you. I believe it's going to be in the afternoon or around 5 or 6 o'clock, but we'll have official word on that. Hopefully we'll get that later or next week. And we'll see if we can get a stream going from the outdoor rink. It'll be a little bit harder just depending on satellites and Wi-Fi and whatnot, but we'll do our best to have coverage of that game. And Catholic will be debuting their alternate jerseys that game, so we'll have to wait and see for a little bit of a special treat as well. And then the rink is about 3 hours from campus if you're looking to make the trip, about an hour north of Philadelphia, or west, excuse me.
Yeah, so maybe if you're up in the Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey area, it might be a good trip for you to make.
Yeah,
oh, no, go ahead, Joey.
that's a fun rink to play at. You know, the ice isn't necessarily the best or the boards aren't the best, but it's just, you know, to play outdoor hockey is always something, as like kids would say, it's a dream come true, and the Cardinals have a chance to do that next weekend.
We'll hope for good weather. Weather is always the killer with these outdoor games. It's got to be just the right temperature, and you got to have the right amount of precipitation, which of course is none.
Well, we'll wait and see. I mean, a little snow would always be fun. It is an important game, though, so we'll have to wait and see what the weather is. And part of the reason it was canceled back in December, there were issues with the ice and then issues with the weather, and now finally it looks like the game is set and should be a go for next Sunday.
We just have to hope we don't get a warm spell.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Got a little bit of a cold spell here now. Hopefully it can stay a little bit longer till then, and then it can warm up. Well, we'll have to wait and see.
It is a little chilly today. It's a little cold in here. I've got my coat and my gloves on.
I do too. I could use some gloves. Oh well. Have to do with it out today. 20 seconds remaining here in warm-ups, and then we'll have the start of today's game. Thanks for sticking with us here. A little bit of a delayed start, honoring the 5 seniors tonight, or this afternoon. And they will also start all 5 seniors as well. And just a reminder, Jonathan Schwartz, Josh Stevenson, Samuel Schaff or Schaaf, Griffin Siegfried, and John Menino.
Well, the warm-up has finally ended. Day game after a night game for the Cards today. They don't start the same goalie. David Zapp will play today. Danny Mark will cheer him on from the bench. Good performance from Danny Mark last night. He didn't get a whole lot of help. Unfortunately, there was some lapses in front of the net coverage. We'll hope that the Cardinals fix that today.
Yeah, definitely if there was a game for them to have an off night, it was last night, and now their little free pass is over for a bad game. This is the game that matters the most for playoffs based off of win percentage. It's the top 12 teams in the league that will go have a fun trip to North Carolina, and Catholic's still trying to keep their hopes alive here, needing a win today to stay alive in the postseason race.
I don't think we're going to have a national anthem here. The Salisbury doesn't appear to be taking their helmets off. Matt McQueenie looks like he's expecting a national anthem.
Well, both teams at their benches getting their last words of wisdom here. Like, doesn't look like there's going to be an anthem here. We'll see who Catholic starts their starting 5. Should be very similar. I'm going to guess Matthew Hornick and Jacob Foster on defense. That's been mostly this season. We'll have to wait and see. It should be a good one today. Like we mentioned, Catholic lost to Salisbury both times so far this year. Both very entertaining games. One a little bit more higher scoring. The second a little bit of a lower scoring. Like you mentioned, it was a pitcher's duel. And we'll see. It's the same goalies that had the low-scoring game at the East Coast Showdown tournament. So we'll see if it's another pitcher's duel or if it's going to be more of a high-scoring affair.
I think it should be a good game.
Yeah, Salisbury is pretty much set for their playoffs. They are in the Catholic Cardinals division and league, but since they're still in the DVCHC, they can't qualify for the Cardinals playoffs in their league. But they look to be just about set. Still a big game. Want to win senior day, of course. Catholic looking to put a little bit of a stop to that. And opening draw taken by Nick Lehan. He's able to win it. Hornick, a crossover to Matthew McQueenie, trying to get a step around the defense. They're going to the corner looking for the puck. It bounces to Jacob Foster, trying to put a quick shot in on goal, and going the other way is Salisbury trying to chase it down as Matthew Hornick to push it back the other way. Stopping it at center was Frankie Merja. Tried to float it into the zone, stopped by Salisbury. It's loose at the right side wall, and McQueenie floats it into the zone. as Salisbury behind their net will have to start up again. Salisbury, they drop it off to Jonathan Schwartz. He's their leading scorer here on this team, so I have to watch out for him. As bouncing puck played by Foster, he couldn't settle it down. Going the other way is Salisbury. Nice hit by Matthew Hornick to free up the puck. He'll get it back and move it across to McQueenie, who drops it to Nick Lehan. Maybe accidentally to hit his stick. Now he gains center, tries to take a shot in on goal. It was partly blocked, and Salisbury now going to go D, or try to, as the puck bounces off the boards at the point. Shot taken by Deininger. He missed the goal that time. Henry will step in from the point, get it to Jackson Schwarzwater, and Gladding with the save had a little bit of difficulty catching it at first.
Yeah, bad angle shot there from the corner, bounced off the goaltender's chest protector and into his glove.
18:58 remaining here in the first period, and 0-0 the score. Cardinals with some good chances so far, still very early in this game. Now Brendan Johnson at the right side takes a hit, gets the puck ahead to Schwarzwater, who takes the shot, and he just missed the goal. Went behind. Deininger puts it back behind the goal. Catholic trying to get to it. Schwarzwater couldn't as they played away from him, and Salisbury trying to clear out of the zone. Good play by Brendan Johnson to press the issue and force the turnover. Schwarzwater had it, couldn't put it in on goal. Going the other way as Salisbury just clear to center as Deininger has it. Plays it back across to Joey Henry. Henry into the middle to Schwarzwater again. Schwarzwater looking for open ice, takes it into the right side, fires a shot in on goal, and it maybe hit off the post and out of play.
Yeah, interesting fact for you. The Salisbury goaltender is a left-handed goaltender. You don't see that very often, so that means that he holds his blocker and his stick in his left hand. His glove is on his right hand. So a little bit different for the players, as a matter of fact, when you play against a left-handed goaltender, because the glove is on the other side. So we'll pay attention to that, see if it makes any difference here.
Yeah, sometimes it does. Southpaw goalies, sometimes you have a bit of an advantage as well. The play will continue here as it's offensive zone draw. It was a little bit of pushed back out of the zone. Now pushed back into the zone by Desjardins. Behind the goal, Salisbury will play it across at the right side, I believe that's Kai Kelly, number 97, trying to push it up out of the wall, or out of the zone. He can't. Foster gets to it. And again at the right side, face-off dot. Kelly will get to it. Had a bit of a scrum with Matthew Hornick at the end of the first game Salisbury played against Catholic. Now they drop it off, take the shot in on goal. A save made, Zap, rebound was loose, and it deflects in. Interesting goal. That looked like it deflected in off one of the Cardinals' defensemen.
That was an interesting play. I had a bad view of it. I don't know if you saw it a little better. I know that Zap made a pad save.
Well, Zap did make the pad save. I think when he made the save, the rebound bounced off of one of the Cardinals' defensemen or somebody in front and into the back of the goal. So awkward, or a little bit of a lucky goal.
They're very unfortunate for the Cardinals. Of course, as a goaltender, your best bet is always to make saves on the ice with your stick, because you can control the puck much better. You know where it's going to go, and usually you can send it right into the corner. Pad saves are more dangerous because you can't control where the puck's going to go, as we just saw.
So Salisbury up 1-0 early on in this first period. 17:35 remaining here in the first period. Both teams with some good energy in this first. We'll see if Catholic can find the tying goal here. Now here's McQueenie trying to force that turnover. Got some of it, but not enough to get the puck on his stick. And Salisbury will go D and slowly try to go up ice. Now Mulcahy knocks the man down with a check. Puck is freed up. Lehan will get to it. Donier looking for Mulcahy. He takes a hit along the boards. Referee gets caught into the play as well. McQueenie knocked down. Is going to call a penalty here. This might be on the hit by McQueenie, and I think it's on Salisbury here. Cross-checking. I believe it was from the McQueenie play as he was knocked down.
A few physical plays there, one by Cole Mulcahy, one on Cole Mulcahy, and then the last one on Matt McQueenie. A lot of times you'll see that when there are a few rough plays like that, they're willing to let the first one or two go. Once you get to the third one, it's time for the officials to step in before the game gets out of hand.
So the official call was roughing, and Catholic will get their first power play of the game. They didn't have much of a power play yesterday. Now they'll have really a full 2 minutes here, hopefully, to try and tie the game up. His power play looking to go 1-for-1. Doninger at the point. Has it, he walks it in. Elects to pass across, face-off dot, right side Hornick. Back out to Doninger. He waits, he holds, rips the shot. It just goes wide of the goal. Good look, just missed the goal. Now Foster now. Plays it down low. It goes to Hornick off the boards and back out towards the point to Deininger. Elects to pass to Hornick and back out. Or elects to take the shot, looking for the screen or the deflection. And Catholic couldn't put it in the back of the goal there. Good play by Salisbury to clear. Good movement from Catholic as well. Now here's Foster behind his goal. About 1:15 remaining here on the power play. 16:20 remaining here in the first. Matthew Hornick looking for a burst of speed. Gets in on sides. Looks to set up shop as he waits. He holds, takes the shot. Oh, looking for the pass back door to Johnson. And it was off again back behind the goal. Hit a player in front. Now Hornick trying to get it back towards the point. Foster will step in, trying to free up the puck. He will. Foster trying to get away from the check. Gets himself free. Nice defensive play. And will push it back behind the goal again. No one for Catholic was there, though. And Catholic still able to keep it in off a bounce from the skate. Shoreswater back down low to Deininger, trying to walk it in. He's tripped, and that'll be another penalty coming up here on Salisbury. And still not touching the puck with Salisbury. Now they do. It'll be a 5-on-3 for 34 seconds coming up.
Well, this is a good opportunity for the Cardinals. They're going to have 34 seconds of 5-on-3 play, and then another 1.5 minutes or so of power play. I think that's probably more than they had all of last game. We know that they work on their power play a lot, so we'll see if they can put that into action here, maybe get a goal or two.
So both players in the box here, it's actually both the Kellys. Number 34 is Kai Kelly, and number 91 is Jack Kelly. So the Kellys in the box here. Catholic will have a bit of a 5-on-3 to work with, and my mistake earlier, number 97 is Austin Aruda, not Kai Kelly. That was my mistake.
Tell me, Giuliano, do we know, are the Kellys related or just two Irishmen?
Oh, I'm not too sure, John. Should have looked into that one a little bit more. Sorry. But I guess you can guarantee they're probably Irish.
Well,
Anyway.
they're the fighting Irish, clearly. They're in the box.
Oh, shot taken by Mulcahy. Shoreswater hit the goaltender in the mask. Ladding. Looks like he's okay, not shrugging his mask off as the play comes back up ice. 15 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. 15 minutes remaining here in the first. Deininger across to Lehan. Lehan waits. He holds and goes back across looking for Hornick. It's off a stick. And not able to clear is Salisbury. Good play by Catholic. Deininger across again to Lehan. Lehan, 5-on-4 as one man out of the box. It's Kai Kelly. Now back out towards the point. Deininger again. Back to Lehan. Steps into one, fires, and he scores! Nick Lehan ties the game at 1 on the power play.
That was a good play. Good power play all around. Good movement from the Cardinals. They made the goalie move back and forth, and they created some traffic in front. I think that puck went in through a screen, kind of beat the goalie underneath his blocker hand, which again would be his glove hand had he been a right-handed goaltender. So the game here is tied at 1, 5 minutes in.
Yeah, so Nick Lehan scores. And after last night's game, it's his 5th goal of the season. Had 1 last night, has 1 today. Lehan at 5 goals. Now off the center zone face-off. Catholic trying to pick it up. Off the bounce, they do. Trying to get ahead of McQueenie. He may have been ahead of the play as well, and he was. It's offsides here. Catholic almost going the other way on another rush. Potential breakaway or 2-on-1 or 3-on-2. Almost had it. But a little over-anxious was McQueenie.
Yeah, just a little unable to connect there. Weren't quite sure what they wanted to do or how they wanted to spread out. But now they get a chance should they win this face-off.
Now in the neutral zone, Catholic was able to win it. Foster now having some trouble in his defensive zone. Mulcahy will play it across over to Frankie Merja. It's loose at the point, and they'll play it back down low behind the Catholic goal. So Mulcahy will pick it up, push it ahead, looking for McQueenie. He's going to take a hard hit. Actually, they kind of missed him. As Jacob Foster now leaves it across to Mulcahy, bouncing puck. Catholic able to get to it. Merja looking up ahead, looking for McQueenie. It was off his stick, so it shouldn't be icing here as he chases after it, trying to pick up that puck. Takes the man into the corner boards. Now back behind the goal. Catholic trying to pick it up. One man goes down for Catholic. It was Lehan. Puck out of the zone. Mulcahy across to Desjardins, trying to get around the defenseman. He's poked off the puck. And again, it's loose. Back in the defensive zone, it goes to Catholic. They'll play catch and go D-to-D. And they'll play catch again. Back to Jacob Foster. And Foster looking across to Connor Rasmussen. He shoots it into the zone. No one there for Catholic to grab that puck. Salisbury has an easy clear going the other way. Here they come with the left side. They'll wait, they'll walk it in, take the shot, and a good blocker save by David Zapp. Rebound into the corner. Catholic get to it, play it out of the zone, just the center. As Aruda has it and looks to start up. Trying to get some open space, drops the pass across, and Aruda will get it back on the return feed. Has it, they look to fire the shot, and David Zapp, I believe, has it underneath him. Yes, he does. Good save from David Zapp.
Zapper not particularly challenged so far tonight. The one goal was a fluke of a play, very unusual. He's made all the saves that he's had the opportunity to, and he corralled that one into his chest to stop play and reset the game.
And those are the saves in a game like this you just need to have. It might be a little more high scoring, and it's a little early to say, but when you need saves like this, these are saves that you need to make, and Zapp has looked good so far. Now Deininger across to Joey Henry. And he'll go back to Deininger, hit off his skate. So Salisbury plays it behind the goal once again, though, but Catholic will get to it. Henry across to Deininger and trying to clear his Merja. He's hit at the end of the play and does get it out to center as it bounced fortuitously out of the zone. So Catholic now back on their own end will have to restart. Henry across to Deininger and over to Shoreswater, who will look for an indirect flip pass or a dump in here as Merja will get to it. Trying to separate himself. It's loose. Merja back behind the goal looking for Nolan Scott. Scott pressing here, but he's not able to get to the puck as Salisbury will play it back behind their goal again, now out to the left side. And good play by Merja to turn it over. Here's a shot. Oh, and a save made. A rebound was loose. Scott has it again. Pushes it back behind the goal looking for Shoreswater. Trying to free up the puck. He's not able to. And Foster now will try and jump up into play and help out Shoreswater at the right side half wall. Here's a long shot taken by Shoreswater from the side of the play there. And going the other way now with Salisbury is Hornick couldn't glove the puck down. Getting all the way in, he takes the shot, and Zapp was ready again, making the save.
Another bad angle shot that came in and was chested into his glove by David Zapp. So far in these first 8 minutes, we've had some fairly even play. Each team has had a rush or two. No breakaways or big odd man rushes or anything of that nature. Just some good back and forth play.
Good old-time hockey here on the Saturday afternoon. As the puck is dropped at the defensive end, Mulcahy trying to get it up to Scott, and indirectly it bounces to the point. Referee may have gotten in the way there, but Catholic able to clear all the way down. It's going to roll to Gladding here, so he'll make the save off the pad. And CUA will try and chase after this puck as it's in the Salisbury end. Now, Selwyn trying to press the issue here and get the turnover. He is able to get it to Nick Lehan, who falls down. It's loose in the offensive zone. Salisbury will pick it up. They'll gain center and try and clear, but Selwyn actually blocked it partly, and not sure where it hit him, but he was able to block it. So it's further in the Salisbury end. Salisbury gets the loose puck again, but only to center as McQueenie picks it up for Catholic. And Mulcahy now has it off the feed from McQueenie. Now Henry looking to find McQueenie off the return. It was off the mark. Now going the other way, or trying to go the other way, was Catholic. Now Salisbury, and now Salisbury has it in their defensive end. They'll play it across to Schwartz. Watch out for him. Leading scorer, walking in, fires a shot. Oh, a nice block by Henry. It stung him on that play. You could see it. But a great block defensively.
Well, that's 2 days in a row now that Joey Henry, in only his third or fourth game playing defense in college, has made a painful block. Yesterday, he took one right into the chest, just above his navel, underneath where the chest protector comes down to protect him. Today, he takes that one into the shin pad. I don't know which is more painful, but he's going to be sore tomorrow morning.
That's for sure. Putting the body on the line at the right time of the season. And I believe Henry also played defense for the Long Beach Lightning as well, so it is part of his instinct to block those shots. Doing a good job here. Now a shot taken from the point. Zapp couldn't glove it down. I believe it was too high off the glass, and it was. Catholic trying to clear. Runner trying to get to it. So was Foster. And a nice play aggressively from Foster to step up in the play. Get the puck up to Brunner, who was looking for a break. Nice stick to break it up again. Now loose. Rasmussen trying to get the puck back. It just got away from him. So Salisbury will clear back into the zone with 10:25 remaining here in the first period. 1-1 the score. Salisbury. Man was knocked down. Good play. Keegan has it. Looks to float it to Rasmussen, trying to get himself free. And Brunner now shoots it indirectly off a stick. Keegan and Rasmussen will attack here. Rasmussen picks it up. Tried to put it towards the goal. It's shot all the way back down, and this should be icing here on Salisbury. So exactly 10 to go here in the first period. 1-1 the score. Entertaining game so far.
Very much so. In the first 8 minutes, it was a lot of back and forth, but kind of more slow, a little more condensed. And now in these past 2 minutes, we've seen a lot more hitting, more physical play, particularly from Jacob Foster on that last play. Very physical play.
Yeah.
And a lot of battling, so a good battle so far here. We'll see if someone can gain the edge in these last 10 minutes of the first.
So puck was dropped in the offensive zone. Mulcahy will wait for the puck to get to him at the point. He'll play it quickly down low to Merja at the right side. Couldn't get his stick on it. And Salisbury will clear as the Catholic defense backed up. Schwarzwater trying to help out Mulcahy as the puck now shot all the way back down indirectly. It'll roll to David Zapp, who is able to cover. And a little bit of a weight whack afterwards by the Salisbury forward. Catholic not happy with it.
Yeah, that puck was kind of bouncing towards David Zapp, not moving towards him very efficiently, and he kind of waited for it to get to him before he covered it up, as opposed to reaching out and grabbing it. And so the Salisbury player thought he might have a chance to bang it in before David Zapp was able to get to it. I don't think any malicious intent there.
No. As a goalie, I'll tell you right now, I will tell you that, we hate that when that happens. But at the same time, from a forwards perspective, it makes sense. Anyway, Schwarzwater going the other way, trying to find the centering feed to Scott, and it was knocked away. He almost got the puck back at the point, but Salisbury will still take it indirectly, trying to get around the defense of Cole Mulcahy. Now they'll drop it off in the high slot. Geininger, right side to Schwarzwater, has a lot of open room. He waits. Oh, nice move. Can he finish it, though? It's in on goal, and Gladding able to hold on that time. Good stick save and covers.
I don't know if Schwarzwalder intended to pull the puck around the goaltender or if he was trying to put the puck through the goaltender's legs. Either way, it's very difficult to put a puck through a goaltender's legs from in close like that. If you do, he'll be very upset with himself.
Yeah, it is. It's one of the goals that a goaltender would hate the most, right through the legs here, but Gladding didn't let that happen, at least this time. There's going to be a penalty coming up on here. This might be on the goaltender for Salisbury. I have to see what this was called for. It's going to be a trip. I saw a slash from the goalie by Gladding. I'm not sure who they're taking here. If it might be Catholic, actually. Couldn't see what they called it. This is going to be on, I believe, Nick Lehan here. It will be. It's going to be a trip. So
I must admit I didn't see it. I saw the referee's hand go up immediately.
I saw the slash by Gladding, and I thought that's what they called, or maybe he was getting his stick up to try and alert the referee.
Officials are usually very hesitant to call penalties on goaltenders.
Very.
Unless, it's particularly egregious. As I said, I didn't really see the penalty on Lehan, but it's entirely possible that it occurred.
So Salisbury power play, looking to give themselves the lead back with around 8 minutes remaining here, 8:40 remaining here in the first period. The Pangorn penalty kill looking to go 1-for-1. Now, good play by McQueenie to force the turnover. He took the shot. It may have been partly blocked as it's into the left-hand corner here. 8:30 remaining here in the first, about 1:35 remaining on the Salisbury power play, and they're moving up through the middle of the ice. Here's Jonathan Shores, has it. Looks to get around Jacob Foster. He's able to duck away from the check and pick up the puck behind the goal. Shores, he holds. Back out the left side. Back out towards the point to Stevenson, I believe. Number 20 or number 2. We'll get the number in just a moment here. And Hornick will get enough of it and clear it all the way down. So Salisbury will have to try again with about 1 minute remaining on the power play. 8 minutes remaining here in the first period. And Mulaski will start up from behind his goal. Second leading scorer with Salisbury, 16 points in 11 games. As this power play, good defensive play from Catholic. Schwarzwater able to force the turnover and just dump this behind the goal. So they'll have to start again. And Schwarz back behind the net. And gives it across to Aruda, who's being pestered by Schwarzwater. Really a one-man wrecking crew right now as the other Cardinals are waiting in the defensive zone, and one man really causing turnovers. And Schwarzwater, can he finish it? Rebound, he will, he scores! It's a short-handed goal, and it's 2-1 Cardinals. The one-man show gets it done.
Well, that play was all Jackson Schwarzwater. He single-handedly would not let Salisbury leave their own zone. He just kept pressuring them until finally they got frustrated and attempted an ill-advised pass, which he was able to intercept. He took an initial shot on net, which was saved by the goaltender, and then was able to just grab his rebound and drive it home.
Well, Catholic now with a power play goal and a shorthanded goal.
And they're pretty excited about that one. They should be.
Yeah, they're often rare in any season, or only if it happens a few times a season. I can't remember the last one that Catholic had. May have been in the Montgomery game back in November, so it has been quite some time since they scored a shorthanded goal. But it gives them the lead here, 2-1. Now Salisbury still on the power play. One-time blast. Oh, Zapp got a piece of it, and he's able to indirectly as it hits off the glass, and Frankie Merja, a long shot in on Gladding, is able just to direct it to the corner. Under 6-7 to go here in the first period. Power play is over. Catholic goes 1 for 1, and they score shorthanded. Now walking into Salisbury around the Catholic defense. One-time blast. Oh, man, hits off the glass again. What a mean shot that was. Just couldn't hit the goal. Now, Salisbury again with possession at the left side half wall. They'll try and put it back out towards the point, and they elect to go down low instead. Aruda has it, I believe. They're going to play it back out towards the point. Lots of room as they fire the shot. And it was partly blocked by Catholic here. Here they come. Nick Lehan, nice play to get around the defenseman, and the shot behind the goal. Gladding will leave it for his defense as Catholic and Salisbury go for a change. Now Keegan trying to pick up the puck as is Selwyn. It's off both of their sticks and out of the zone. Loose puck again. Keegan has it with a little bit of room. Puts it in. Oh, goal. Nice pass. And where is it? Oh, it was blocked in front. Looks like they had a great scoring play. Great chance. Still couldn't finish. Now here's Salisbury going the other way. Just going to float this into the zone. Chasing after it now is Salisbury and Jacob Foster. He takes a big hit but stays right with him. Puck's still free. Catholic trying to get to it. Now it's behind the goal. Foster really, really battling for it. Can't free up the puck and get it away as they walk it towards the slot. The shot and a big save made by David Zapp. Maybe off the blocker or the pad. Keegan now trying to push it back behind the goal. Gives it across to Foster. Keegan trying to find it. And I think another big hit. Took a big one last night. And the puck was saved by Zapp again. Now in front, here comes Matthew Hornick with a lot of speed. Here he comes, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Hornick trying to get around the defense. Can he finish it? He will. He shoots. He scores! Yes, he will! Matthew Hornick, it's 3-1 Cardinals.
Well, that was a spectacular play by Matthew Hornick, who again single-handedly got around a number of players. Salisbury, I don't know if they were upset that the net was knocked off there by the goaltender, but the ruling, of course, is going to be that the puck clearly went where it would have gone in had the net been on the moorings.
Well, I'm going to add to that as well. The goaltender knocked it off himself, so
Yeah.
it still it would count as a goal. It's not that Hornick knocked the net off.
No.
So that was a good goal. It will stand. I was questioning it for just a second here. That's why I hesitated when the puck went in. But referee made the signal. It's a good goal. 3-1 the score. So Catholic up by 2 with about 5 minutes remaining here in the first. Matthew Hornick scores his 13th goal of the season and his 25th point on the year in 19 games. So Scott picks it up. A shot taken. It goes maybe off the side of the goal here. Shores trying to find it again. He's being pestered by Catholic, and Catholic's really feeling it now. They've now scored all 3 ways that you can in a game, even strength, power play, and shorthanded here. And they'll have a chance at another one maybe late in the game or later on. See what happens. Henry looking to find Frankie Merja. Sidesteps the check. Going to try and push it further into the zone. It takes a big of a hit, but gets it to Nolan Scott, who takes a gigantic hit, clean play. Frees up the puck. Here comes Jonathan Shores in over the line. Trying to get around Joey Henry. Nice play by Henry defensively. Oh, they're going to call this here. A trip. I don't know about that one.
Coach Terenzio is very upset about that call. I think he probably has a right to be. I don't think that was a tripping penalty. But the player did go down, and I suppose from the referee's angle, it looked as though it might have been a trip. I don't think it was.
It's hard to see exactly from this angle. I thought he may have maybe touched his stick, or excuse me, his skate, but I thought he did a good job defensively. And some fans not happy here about the call, but judgment call made. Power play number 2 coming up here for Salisbury. They're 0 for 1, and Catholic scored shorthanded. So Salisbury trying to right the ship, get their nest fixed a little bit. Now at the left side point, Salisbury has it. They'll play it back down low at the left side, looking for some open room. So they wait back out towards the point to Shores. He fires it. It's blocked. Great defensive play from Nick Lehan. It's all the way down, and getting the puck is Shores as he got it off the block shot. He'll restart back behind his goal. Shores looking for open room. He drops it off to Andrew Lizak, trying to find the open room at center. He had the puck knocked off his stick. Again, it's pushing in the middle of the ice. And they wait. They fire the shot. They score. 3-2.
That was a very good shot up and over the right-hand shoulder of David Zapp. Zapp, moving side to side, was forced to go down into the butterfly on that play. He's a tall kid, but it doesn't matter. Once you're in the butterfly, you're on the ice. There's a little bit of space over your right-hand shoulder. Goaltender's usually okay leaving that amount of space because it's very difficult to thread the needle, shoot the puck up through it. That was a really good shot and a good play overall.
Well, Jack Kelly scores second goal of the season, third point on the year, and in his 5th game. Defenseman jumping up into play and putting it to the back of the net. Catholic still up 3-2. But may have been wrong. It looks like it's going to be more of a high-scoring game today. Have to wait and see. Now, back down low is Salisbury trying to catch David Zapp, moving one way and another, and it's in the back of the net. They score. They tie it up just like that. It's 3-3 here in the first period.
Well, that's really unfortunate for the Cardinals because it looked as though they slipped back a little bit into what was plaguing them last night. That was their Achilles heel, to play right in front of the net. That pass went right in front of the net. I mean, a few inches only outside of the crease. That's an area where you can't allow a defender, an opposing player, to have their stick on the ice. If you're a defenseman, you have to pick up a stick in front of the net, keep his stick off the ice. That's not a play that can be allowed to happen.
So Catholic defense, similar play like you mentioned last night. They'll have some time to talk about it in the locker room in the intermission, 3 minutes till then. And we'll see if Catholic can get one more before the end of the first period here. And now a 3-3 game with 3 minutes to go in the first period. So 6 goals, actually outdoing what happened last night on the score sheet in the first. Now looking for the long feed ahead to Desjardins. Can't get his stick down in time. It doesn't have enough jets to get to that puck. Salisbury will play it away from him. Hits the man hard into the boards, trying to force a turnover. Schwarzwater takes a shot. It's blocked all the way out of the zone. Mulcahy will get to it. And he'll play it across to Jackson Schwarzwater, who will float this one into the zone. It's going to go behind the goal. Salisbury will try and pick it up. Lehang tries to step into a man. He will to free up the puck for a second. Salisbury will get to it at center. Here comes Lizak again for Salisbury. Going to float this into the zone. Takes Mulcahy hard into the board. It's going to roll to Zapp. He can't cover, and now he's able to. Oh, my goodness. Scary moments again.
That was a very dangerous play at first. The puck came towards the crease and hit off of David Zapp's pads. It bounced in front. Fortunately, Catholic was doing a better job on that play of covering the front of the net. There were no open Salisbury players with their sticks on the ice ready to bang that home, and it's a good thing.
Yeah, it was a good thing. I think Salisbury with goals within 15 seconds of each other, and a 3-1 lead has just evaporated. 3-3. Simply put, you're back at zero. It's a lot of high school, or just a lot of hockey coaches would like to say. Here's a long shot from the point. You can't cover. Oh, man. They run into David Zapp. He's back up, and Catholic able to clear. Some scary moments here in the late first period. Selwyn trying to stay with the puck. He fell as he was trying to get to it. Hornick will get to it. He's not in over the line. He'll have to just push this one in as Catholic was offsides. They'll reset and now attack again. Brunner trying to press the issue here. He can't get to it. Salisbury will play it away from him at the line. Foster has it. Elects to push it back down low. Trying to stay with it is Catholic, and Salisbury will able to clear, and they'll get ahead of Matthew Hornick. Here they come, 2-on-1 as they wait. They hold the pass across. Oh, they couldn't finish it. Good play. The pass which is off the mark. Matthew Hornick with a lot of room. Here he comes out through the middle. Hornick now over the line. He waits. He holds. He fires it. And, oh, the save made. It just glanced off the pads. Foster at the line is able to keep it in. Nice play by the referee to get out of the way as well. That's back behind the goal. Selwyn will chase after it. And Salisbury will get to it, only to play it to the right side, left side. Hornick gets away from it, but he can't get away from the defender as well, as the puck is off his stick and trying to go for a breakaway with Salisbury. Puck's going to take a fortunate bounce here to Shores, who looks in front. They have the shot, and it just rolls high over the goal. Now again, Shores, the captain, looking to take another shot. That's blocked away. Catholic might have a rush where they can get the pass to McQueenie. Here he comes. McQueenie at the left side. Has Merja with him. Tries to get it back to him, and he just couldn't finish it with the pass off the mark. Now Merja tried to keep it in at the line. He's not able to. Lehan tried to step into one. Partly knocks him off the puck. But Salisbury gets to it again as they wait. They fire the shot, and it goes high and wide over the goal. What a rocket that was. Again, another shot taken. 40 seconds remaining here in the first. Going to bounce to David Zapp. He couldn't cover. Loose again. Another shot taken. That's going to be wide. Salisbury at the left side has it again at the faceoff dot. Looking for one more here in the first. Catholic just trying to go out of here down or tied at 3. Lehan. Weird bounce off the boards again. Catholic looking for the breakaway with McQueenie hanging around at center. Now, Merja ahead to McQueenie. Salisbury's back in time, and he can't get to the puck. It's shot back into the zone. They were over the red line, says the referee. 10 seconds remaining here in the first. And when you thought Catholic was out, or excuse me, in, Salisbury came back. Just a couple seconds left here. Joey Henry going to elect to wind out the clock. It's going to be 3-3 after 1 period of play here from Center Ice Rink in Harrington, Delaware.
Well, I think what Giuliano was alluding to earlier, I'm going to steal it from him now, is that hockey coaches love to say that 3-1 is the most dangerous lead in hockey because it's what we call a slippery slope. The next goal leads to it either being 3-2 or 4-1, and those are a hell of a lot different. And naturally, in this game, the next goal led to it being 3-2 and then 3-3, and that changed the whole complexion of the game, a game in which the Cardinals were feeling really good about a shorthanded goal and then another nice play and a good shot. So unfortunately, it's come back, but we've evened it up, and we're going to start the second period 0-0.
We'll have to wait and see what happens in the second. Very entertaining period, goal-wise, and overall just a fun period to call and watch. And we'll be back with the first period intermission report after 1 period of play, 3-3 after 1. And welcome back to Center Ice Rink in Harrington, Delaware. The Cardinals tied with Salisbury Gulls 3-3 after one period of play. And we'll recap the Cardinals' goals very quickly. Nick Lehan scored to tie the game on the power play. Nice goal. Now, goaltender probably would have wanted it back. It hit him off the chest and deflected in, but they don't ask how, they just ask how many. So Nick Lehan was able to score the first goal that way.
Yeah, the second goal was Jackson Schwartzwalder, who single-handedly stopped the breakout. I mean, it was completely him. 4 men tried to break out the puck for Salisbury, and Jackson Schwartzwalder pressured them, wouldn't let them out of their own zone, until finally they made a mistake, made a bad pass. He intercepted it. He took one shot and was saved by the goalie, and he scored the rebound.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Great play by Jackson Schwartzwalder, and then it was 3-1, and Matthew Hornick scored for Catholic. Took it pretty much all the way. Hornick had it in the defensive end. It was Catholic line was Combs and Keegan and I believe Selwyn, and they all kind of got tied up, and Hornick took it the rest of the way all by himself, jumping around the defense and putting it into the back of the goal, sliding the goaltender from his all the way to the right and potting it into the back of the goal. And that made it 3-1. And then Salisbury would get a power play, and in my opinion wasn't a penalty. I believe Henry took him down with a bit of a check, but they called it a trip. That was 3-2 when they scored on the power play, and then moments later it was 3-3 off a bang-bang play in front. And that's where we stand after one period of play. Coach Turin just said in the locker room that the energy's good, but the defense just has to lighten up a bit. Salisbury likes to use one guy or two guys behind the goal and one player in front to look for the bang-bang play, how they scored the tying goal. But we'll have to wait and see how things change here in the second.
Interestingly, it's actually a popular practice drill. It's called the Gretzky 3-on-2 drill. You run a play with two guys below the goal line like that.
Salisbury will have it right off the opening faceoff here in the second period. Zapp will leave it for Jacob Foster, who plays it across to Frankie Merja. Puck not out of the zone. A quick shot here on David Zapp. It was partly blocked. Jacob Foster now has it, plays it off to the left side to Frankie Merja. Long shot in on Zapp, and he's got it. Oh, my goodness. Let it bounce behind him for a second.
That was an interesting play. It hit off his chest, but it didn't fall forward. It kind of fell on an angle towards his side, but he was able to corral it and keep it out of the net.
Well, I saw him look behind him as well. I was like, oh, no. But held on to that one. Made the save, maybe not how he wanted to, but kept it out of the net. And here's a quick shot by the defenseman for Salisbury. Great save by David Zapp. Matthew McQueenie now trying to play it back to Jacob Foster. He lost the puck in the battle here. Good defensive stick to playing it out of the zone by Catholic, or try to. Salisbury defenseman pinching in, and now at the point they have a lot of room, and they'll fire the shot. Save made. Zapp rebound loose. Zapp trying to jump on top of it. He can't, but now he does not, and still loose again. Zapp a couple great saves, but Catholic can't clear. Now Zapp still can't cover, and now he does.
David Zapp made a number of great saves on that play, but I don't know how he failed to cover the puck. I mean, it looked a few times like he definitely had it, and it just kept bouncing loose. But credit to him. He kept it out of the net, and he did finally lay down backwards on top of it, as though he was going to sleep.
Well, doing his job as best as he can here. Probably would have liked. It looks better on the stat sheet that he made more saves, but he probably would have liked the cover. And as is his Cardinal teammates as well. Now, Henry took a big hit as the play's going to go the other way here. Desjardins. Oh, man, he takes him down pretty much with a tackle. Whoa. He's getting punched in the face afterwards as well. They're still battling for it. So Desjardins should go to the box, but Salisbury player should join him. He's waving to him on the ice as he's going to be headed to the box, but Salisbury should go to the box too. This should be a 4-on-4.
The two of them are still next to each other. He's not good at leaving it alone.
And are they really going to take just Desjardins? They've got to take Salisbury here too.
I think they're going.
I think they are.
I'd be very surprised if they did.
Coach Terenzio not happy with the referees. It was a hold, and that was the right call initially, but Desjardins got punched in the face, and there's no call coming up here to Salisbury.
Yeah, it's going to be a Salisbury power play. I'm very surprised by that, quite frankly.
Me too.
90% of the time in sports, the retaliatory penalty is the one that you get. So it was a penalty, definitely, on Connor Desjardins. But I think it probably should have been a penalty on Salisbury as well.
Well, Catholic will have to kill this off here. They are able to not clear out of the zone, at least not now. And Shoreswater trying to get ahead of the pack. Might have a break here. Here comes Shoreswater. Puck's going to roll all the way to the goal line. So Shoreswater not able to pick it up and skated in on goal. He's going to wait right in front of the goal as he did on the previous power play. And here comes Salisbury trying to get away from pressure as Shoreswater gets it back again. All by himself here. Has it shorthanded. He waits. Going to take a hit into the corner here. And Salisbury trying to get the puck away from him. Good stick feet work from Shoreswater, not able to free up the puck. Now, Scott tried to press the issue here. Puck was played away from him, and over the line is Salisbury. So here's Schwartz. At the left side, he gives it across to the defenseman, and they're going to flip it over the goal, or in on goal as it was over the goal, and now back at the point to Schwartz again. As they hold, they wait. Change positions here. Schwartz takes a shot, save made by Zapp. Deininger has it, hits the glass, and able to clear all the way down. Now it's going to be put in on goal. Gladding will play it to the corner, and Catholic may have almost got caught here on the change, but a little bit of a poor play from Salisbury will prevent that from happening. Now Henry now will have to get to it. It's going to play it across to Deininger, and he is not able, yes, he is able to clear. It looked like Salisbury was able to keep it alive. Goaltender Gladding fell behind his net. He's saying he fell into a piece of the ice that was a little uneven, but maybe just trying to make himself look a little bit better than I guess what happened. I'm not too sure. Now, Schwartz hits the man open, that center, and here they come in over the line. Salisbury has it. As they wait, they hold, and they're going to push it back behind the goal. Schwartz has it again. This is their money play here. Their bread and butter as they have it in front. Two guys behind the goal, one man in front looking for the bang-bang play. That's their bread and butter, like we said. Catholic has to watch out for that. 5 seconds remaining on the power play here. Catholic can't get the puck at the point again. They walk it in. They fire the shot. Big save by Zapp. Penalty killed here. Still a few seconds till the Catholic player can get back in position. Now merge us back. It's a 5-on-5. So Salisbury has it again at the left side. Now in the front, it's blocked again at the point. Another quick shot goes wide of the goal. Zapp's caught, and he's able to jump on top of it. Nice save from Zapp out of position, but getting on top of the puck.
He made the right decision there. He laid himself out kind of out of the net and totally out of position there. But had he not, the puck would have come right in front of the net, and he would have had a very difficult time making the save had even he been in position. So he did the right thing. He laid it all out there, took the risk, but he got the reward. He was able to lay down on top of the puck, get a whistle.
That's a big penalty kill at this point in the game. Now, 5-on-5 play, of course. Catholic killed it off. They are 2 for 3 on the penalty kill, hangover penalty kill. Foster plays it across to Frankie Merja and back to Jacob Foster and back to Merja again at the left side. He's able to skate away from trouble, floated out through center. And McQueenie now trying to find that bouncing puck. Salisbury will play it across. Now, going to be shot into the zone. It's off his skate, won't be icing. Foster will chase after. He's going to take a hard hit for his trouble, so gets the puck free. Merja now has it at the left side, going to push it to McQueenie. He's got Lehan with him as McQueenie can chase down the puck. Now McQueenie has it again, the left side. They try to get to it at the line. Foster keeps bouncing puck, just plays it across, and Salisbury trying to go the other way. They'll shoot it into the zone. They were not over the red line, though, and that would have been icing, but David Zapp touched it, and he's going to play it into the corner here. He was right at the red line, so usually sometimes the referees will call that off. So David Zapp just didn't see it, that the ref's hand up. Either way, Cardinals had the puck. Hornick going to float a long shot in on goal. Man, it hit Gladding in the helmet here.
Yeah, he got hit in the face for the second time tonight. And that it took a very odd angle. Kind of hit him in the helmet. Went right up into the stance. Must have hit him, maybe crowned him on top of the head.
Well, it looked like former Flyers goalie Roman Cechmanek, who used to make a lot of saves with his head. That time, I'm not sure if he tried.
Yeah, I don't think that was intentional.
I don't think it was intentional, but a little factoid
it works
there.
Nonetheless.
Yeah. Like they say, keep it out of the net any way you can. And that time, I don't think he meant to get hit in the head, but hey, made the save. Now Gladding at the left side waits for the drop of the puck. Okay, he takes a man hard into the bench. Play will continue here. Cardinals trying to wrap it in front. It's bouncing puck. Loose backhander in front. Deininger gets to it. Takes the shot. He scores! Jackson Deininger gets the Cardinals back on top.
Deininger had creeped in from his point towards the high slot near the top of the circle. The puck just happened to bounce right out towards him. The goaltender was on the other side of the net. Had no chance of getting over there in time. And Jackson took a great shot off the top crossbar and in.
Oh, man, he can really rip that puck. Spoke to him before the game, and he said, hey, he had a goal in store for today, so delivers that time. Gives the Cardinals the lead. It's 4-3. Jackson Deininger, 6th goal on the season. 10 points on the year. Now, cross-checking the call here right off the face-off. And I believe it's going to be Salisbury to the box. It will be. So Catholic will have a power play here. They're 1 for 1. And can they go 2 for 2? Catholic anxious to get on the ice and try and build up their lead again.
That was a very quick call there.
Very quick. Spencer Tonko in the box.
It seems to me that there are some hostilities growing between these two teams, and the referees are trying to make sure they keep that from getting out of control.
Well, these teams are familiar with each other. So far, this would be the 3rd time Catholic has played them so far this season, so they're a bit familiar with each other. And, of course, any hostilities that came over from the first game, there was a little bit of a scrum, and same with the second. You could see why. Johnson, back to Hornick, right side face-off that. Walks it in, gives it across to Foster. Foster, very close to going out for a breakaway, but they get the pass across. Now, back to Hornick at the side of the net. He couldn't tuck it home. It was partly blocked. Hornick has it again. As they wait in the slot, it's shot loose in the crease. Gladding jumps on top.
Well, Cardinals failed to lift the puck on that shot. Probably had a good chance of going in if they had lifted it. But they did do a very good job, I'll say, of getting the goaltender to move back and forth. He ended up out of position a few times. They were unable to get control of the puck and really get a shot on net. But they did manage to get ahead of the goaltender a few times. If they can keep that up, they'll be able to put one in.
14:51 remaining here in the second. Off the draw, trying to beat Deininger to the puck is Salisbury. They will, and great play to get back. They're going to try and take another shot. It was also blocked. Great play by Deininger to recover just in time. Minute 20 remaining on the power play here. 14:35 here remaining in the second. Now, Shoreswater has it in at the right side at the faceoff dot. He waits, he holds, elects to turn away from pressure and back out towards the right side point. Jackson Deininger across to Foster. Foster again at the left side, back behind the goal is Brendan Johnson. Johnson has it. Gives it back down low to Matthew Hornick. Hornick waits, he holds, he fires it, and the save made. Rebound loose, again another save. Still loose again. Salisbury trying to clear. It's going to roll to Foster, who steps into his pass. And penalty coming up on here again. Looks like both are going off. Shores and Shoreswater. Hey, this continuation of the name. So both are going to head to the box here. This should continue the power play for Catholic. It'll be a 4-on-3 power play.
Call the hold earlier.
Yeah, so this is going to just continue the Catholic power play. It's going to continue to be a 5-on-4, I think. Yeah, those are going to be coincidental minors. We're just going to call them a day.
No, that's my fault. Looked like sometimes you'll see the 4-on-3, but you can also keep it as a 5-on-4 as well. So it will be for 50 seconds since the penalties didn't go up on the board. They're going to keep it 5-on-4. Players battling in front. It was Scott as well, but Johnson has it. Looks to tuck it in on goal. It's partly blocked. Going to roll to Jacob Foster. Try and get to it. Try and keep it down. And big hits come along the board, and Catholic able to keep it in. Back behind the goal is Hornick. Looking in front. Takes the shot, rolls to Foster, who takes the shot, blocked away. Deininger again has it. He holds, he waits. 30 seconds remaining on the power play. Back across to Foster. He holds it. Pass across the left side. Looking in front for the tip. It's loose in the crease. Salisbury gets to it. Foster able to keep it in and gets it across to Deininger. Deininger to Foster. 10 seconds remaining on the power play. You got to watch the box here. Here comes Foster, pass across to Johnson. Catholic needs to shoot the puck a little bit more. Having some good looks. Johnson's dumped on the play. Clean check. It's going to roll all the way down, and that's going to be the end of the power play here. 5-on-5. Salisbury is able to kill it off. Good Catholic chances. Couldn't finish. Now Foster gets away from trouble. Plays it across to Nolan Scott as he was under heavy pressure. Henry trying to stay with it as well for the Cardinals. In front, trying to tuck it home was Salisbury. Again, it rolls back to the left side wall and back behind the goal. Looking to center it is Salisbury. Had the man open, but it's off the mark and out of the zone. Joey Henry up in the play from his defensive position here will chase this puck down. Step into the man for good measure and take a bit of a hit. Henry still has a chance to get at that puck and couldn't that time. And Salisbury tries to play it across. And Catholic on sides here. Good play by Deininger to step up on the play. Now he gets the puck free. In the slot, the shot. This just goes wide. May have been blocked in front. Lipsack trying to find the man at center. The stick came up high on the Coiney. Play will continue. It's going to be loose again, and onside to Salisbury as they just trip and slip on the ice here. Ice is slippery, that's for sure. As Cardinals going the other way now, deflected in over the line. It won't be icing here, so Salisbury will have to play this. Lehan at the point, couldn't get his stick down in time, was tied up a little bit. The door opens here.
Oh, my goodness.
And they're going to have to just stop play because the door opened by the bench.
That's very unusual. Dangerous, of course, so they make sure they stop play before anyone has a chance to go through that door. And it's very possible today. This has been a physical game starting in this period. It wasn't as much in the first period, but just a few seconds ago, Joey Henry took a little bit of a check. Brendan Johnson was tossed a few minutes ago by a much larger opponent.
Yeah, gigantic hit. He's okay. Actually had an issue with his skate earlier in the game, so he had to leave for a few minutes remaining in the first, but he's back on the ice, or back on the bench now, and as you saw, he was on the ice just a few moments earlier as well.
And Schwartz and Schwartz-Walder are both out of the penalty box. Their 2-minute coincidental minors have expired.
Looked like the call was roughing on that play. Now, Lehan takes a man down with the big hit. Had the puck, so clean play. Now, Merja has it at the left side. Trying to sidestep a couple hits. He's being bodied by two players. Gets the puck free from the shot from the point, deflected just over the goal.
Now, Catholic ran a very good power play in that they were moving around a lot. They got some good chances. They got the goalie moving side to side. One issue was with mostly their strategy. They were trying to beat the goaltender on a shot, a good shot, and it's very possible for them. They have some good shooters, but their best bet here is to catch the goalie moving side to side. He's lagged behind a few times. They've made very quick passes, and he's been stuck on the other side of the net. That's how they're going to beat him.
Have to keep that in mind. They did that already on a few goals here, like the Hornick goal and the Shoreswater goal. Well, taking a little bit of words from wisdom here from the man in the booth, John Wolf. Now Frankie Merja has the puck in his own end, gains center, takes a bit of a hit. He's being bodied as well, trying to get the puck free. Merja battling for it, as is Nick Lehan, helps out and tries to go the other way. Has McQueenie with him, gets it across to him. Oh, the pass was off the mark. Good play as well. Oh, man, several players falling down here, and big hits as well. Players down behind the play. He's trying to get up. He will in time, so they won't call the play dead. Selwyn settles it down, tries to center it, and it's going to be out of the zone. Salisbury will pick it up. 1-on-4 as they're going for a change here. They're going to walk it in, take the shot that's blocked away. Scott will get to it. Selwyn, who also takes a gigantic hit after the play. It's being held down as well, as it may have been just tied up. Now they get themselves free. Puck bouncing around the offensive zone. Salisbury has it. Now they're in over the Catholic end. They take the shot. Save made. Zap, and he does jump on top of it at the last moment. Oh, man, it was close.
Puck bounced away from his body for a second. The Salisbury forward was sprinting towards him, ready to take advantage, but he was able to corral the puck soon enough. Ladies and gentlemen, this is possibly the most exciting game we've watched all year. We're about halfway through. It's a very tight and exciting game, 4-3 Cardinals at the moment, and it's becoming a very physical game, something that I like, I think is good to watch. Both teams, they want to win. It's important for both of them. They've developed some hostility towards each other, as we've said, and they're both fighting hard.
What should be a fun rest of this game, and definitely entertaining, like you mentioned. Cardinals needing this win, like we mentioned here, to stay alive in the playoff race. Now Keegan knocked to his knees, trying to get the puck out of the zone. A high hit on Brunner. Play will continue here. Looked to be a bit of a clean play. Now, Hornick will have to get chase after it. It's wrapped around behind his net. He'll get to it and fling it out, try to at least. He overskates as it bounced off the wall, and they're going to take the shot in on Zapper. More of a pass and try and drag it to the front. It hit off the side of the goal here. Selwyn will get to it. He's going to take another hard hit. Man, oh man, he's taking a couple beatings here today. And a tight, hard-hitting game. Icing was the call there.
Yeah, but so far a rather clean game. Nothing crazy. No extremely dangerous hits. It's been fun to watch. We'll hope that keeps up.
Now, in on the draw for Catholic in the defensive zone was, I believe it was Brunner. Wasn't able to win it. Shot was taken on David Zapp. He makes the save and will jump on top of it with a little bit more ease this time.
Yeah, as a goalie, you always want to cover the puck. Coaches sometimes feel differently. Sometimes they want you to play the puck, keep the game going for whatever reason. As a goalie, you always want to cover up the puck because you want to take a second, you want to reset, and you want to make sure that you're in the right positioning You want to play the games at your own speed, on your own terms.
So I'll agree with you there. It's going to be icing here on Catholic. They said they were ahead of the line. Terenzio upset on the bench. And it looked like he beat him to the puck that time. I feel like I've seen a number of times in games where teams will just win the race, but they'll still call the icing. I don't know what the rule is on that or what the basis behind that call is. I'm just curious, but
Yeah, referees are hesitant to call off icings unless it's very clear that the offending team made it in time.
So here's another shot from the goal line by Salisbury. Johnson gets it ahead to Shoreswater at center. Going to float it beyond the goal and trying to pick up his own pass. He will. Johnson looking in front. Was looking for the open man, Scott, but he wasn't able to get to that puck in time. Again, it's knocked away from both of them. So Salisbury has the puck again in their defensive end. Now in the high slot, picking it up, whacking at it was Scott. He fanned on it. It's loose again, and now another shot in on goal, and the save made by Gladding. He covers up.
You know, this isn't a low-scoring game. It's verging on a high-scoring game, 4-3 here about halfway through. But it has not been a poor goaltending performance by any means. Both goaltenders have played relatively well. They've both made some nice saves. And we've also seen some really nice goals, some very nice plays, and some exciting shots. That's why I say it's been such an entertaining game.
It really has. All facets of the game that you want, you're getting them here today. And this puck's going to be shot all the way down here. Won't be icing. And Joey Henry will elect to play it. Play it across to Jackson. Deininger had the puck roll away from him in the high slot. It's loose. Henry gets it again and looks to center it out of the zone. Should have went up the boards that time. In the high slot again, a shot deflected, blocked, save, rebound is loose. Zapped down, another shot. And oh my goodness, they just played it into him and he gets the save.
That made somewhat of an old style. He almost tried to stack the pads there on the right side of the crease. He made the first save. Puck bounced out. He's very fortunate that they decided to play it right back towards him. Had they moved the puck over to the other side of the net, there's no way he would have been able to get up and over. But as it stands, it looked very cool, and he'll be happy to see that one on the replay.
No, he definitely will. But if they raised that puck at all, they had an open cage. Anyway,
He was not in a good position to make the save, but he did.
Now, for his viewing pleasure later, I'll say, nice save, Dave. Anyway, play continues here. It's going to be shot all the way back down. Won't be icing. McQueenie will race after it and try and create a turnover here. Salisbury in their own end and trying to keep it away from the fork-checking of Nick Lehan. This line has been playing very well so far today. Here's Frankie Merja now into the high slot looking for Lehan. He's knocked down as well. Merja was knocked down behind the play as well. And McQueenie couldn't get to it for Catholic. Salisbury has it 2-on-2, but getting back is Lehan. Trying to give it to him. It's going to bounce to David Zappin. He couldn't glove it down that time. It was a bouncing puck, though. Catholic will get to it. Merja has it. Gives it across ahead to Matthew McQueenie, who has open room. Elects to dump it into the zone. Catholic going to go for a change as well. So Salisbury will have some time to try and clear. Deininger will step up in the play. Try and kick it back or kick it towards the net. He couldn't do either. But the puck at the line, and Desjardins will fall, trying to get to it, and he turns over the puck. Here they come. Lipsack has the puck, takes the shot, and David Zapp answers the bell with a save.
Good glove save there. That was a tough shot. Looked like it had some room to go in under the glove. Made a good save there. That play started down here by the opposing blue line, where Connor Desjardins unfortunately tripped as he was going to play the puck. Ended up going the other way, but David Zapp made a very nice save.
Another good saver. He's in position, a 2-on-1. You just take the shot, as most goalies would prefer, and he did just that. Now Combs plays it lightly into the zone. It's played back out by Salisbury. It's loose again. 2-on-2. Here is Salisbury trying to get around Matthew Hornick. He says not this time and stops the play. Here comes Connor Desjardins at the left side. Going to try and float it into the middle. It's off a stick again and loose. And here comes Salisbury. Nice pass through the skates of Connor Combs and trying to get around with some reinforcements as Salisbury Catholic picks it up. Combs can't clear it. There's a one-time blast from the point, or slap shot, excuse me, and rode high over the glass. There's a shot by Shores. David Zapp gets a piece of it with his stick. And back behind the goal again is Salisbury trying to drop it off. This time it was blocked away. Back out towards the point it goes, but Rasmussen takes a big hit but gets the puck out through center. Gets the job done. Desjardins trying to force the turnover. Salisbury trying to shoot the puck back into the zone. Foster has it. He's going to play it across, trying to dump it into the zone. Maybe looking for Rasmussen on the pass. Hornick has it now in his own end. Floats it across to Shoreswater, has Desjardins with him. Shoreswater has it, fires it, blocked away. Another shot, save made off the left pad. Back behind the goal, the left side at the face-off dot. Rasmussen trying to force the turnover here. Sticks come away, but Salisbury comes away with the puck again. Now ahead of the play, they'll fire the shot. David Zapp with another nice save. I believe he got a piece of that with his blocker. Now looking in front is Salisbury again. As they wait, they hold it. Nice slot, the shot, and it's in.
That was a close one. David Zapp almost made a great save. He got his glove on that puck. He had it bouncing around, but it just snuck between his glove and his pad and into the net. He almost had it. He really came close, and it was a tough save. Would have been a beautiful save had he gotten through to it. Unfortunately, it just gets through, and we're tied here again. I'd say normally we tend to say that the scores of the Cardinal games do not accurately reflect their play. This score reflects this game perfectly. It's been very even, very back and forth, up and down. And it may come down to just who has the puck last.
Very well might be. Salisbury fans wanted a call here. They wanted a bit of a trip on Cole Mulcahy. Looked to be a clean play and more of an accidental play, and referees let that one go. In my opinion, I think that was the right call. Now it's shot back behind the Salisbury net. Johnson has it, trying to get away from a couple defenders here. He's still battling for that puck. He's also being checked at the same time. It's loose again, and Salisbury comes away with it. 5 minutes to go here in the second period, 5:24. He's going to go behind the goal. Zapp will elect to leave it for his defenseman, Mulcahy. He has it. He waits and looks to start up ice. Here we go. Mulcahy, nice sidestep on the check. Save made by Gladding. Big rebound in front. He couldn't control where it went, and Salisbury will have to ice the puck because of this. Because of the save made by Gladding, wasn't able to control the puck.
I don't think he was expecting the shot to come exactly where it did, because he made a poor save selection and that he hit it with his blocker. And when the puck is coming straight at you, right at your chest, and you hit it with your blocker, it does exactly what that puck just did. It bounces up in the air and lands in the slot, which is not a good place for it. In that scenario, you usually just want to catch the puck into your chest.
So defensive zone draw to the left of the goaltender. Gladding Catholic wins a draw, and a quick shot by Merja goes over the glass, or hits the glass. Now, trying to play it across with Salisbury. This puck's going to deflect. I thought it was going to bounce into the zone the way it was moving for a moment, but Salisbury comes away with it as they're in over the line, trying to check a couple players was Dininger and McQueenie, so Lehan, as a result, will come up with that puck and not able to clear. Now Lehan gets ahead of the pack. 2-on-1 if they really hurry here. Here they come. Back to, oh my goodness, had a good chance. It's going to go the other way now. 2-on-1. Catholic trying to get back and recover. As they wait, they hold, they fire the shot. Just goes wide of the goal. Zapp was out of position. Now he's in position, and the shot was blocked. Merja hit him in a bad spot as he's having a hard time moving out there, and there's another shot that's blocked. 4:10 remaining here in the second. McQueenie now trying to race to this puck. He'll get enough of it, float it up to Frankie Merja. And it's hit a man at center. It's going to be shot into the zone. Catholic's going to go for a change. Salisbury's not. Need a quick change here. So Salisbury can't move out with the puck. Long pass intercepted by Hornick, and Catholic's still off sides here as Selwyn was knocked down a little bit late behind the play. But Salisbury goes D to D. It's loose in the neutral zone. Now shot back into the zone. Foster has it again, trying to clear. Looked to go back behind the goal. That time he hesitated, and as a result, he turned it over. Loose again. Catholic will get to it at the left side, and Selwyn looking to find Brunner at center. It's broken up. Loose puck picked up by Will Brunner. He waits. He holds. He fires at the same mate. Rebound. It's loose, and Gladding will gladly cover that one up.
Oh, that was a good save, a great save even, but the rebound bounced out. There was a chance for Will Brunner to get down to it after he made a great play in the neutral zone to block a pass with his chest, bat it down to himself, and get in on what actually was a 2-on-1. A great offensive play and a great save by the goaltender.
Yeah, very nice play. Will Brunner hadn't scored in a couple of games here, looking to get his scoring touch reignited. Had a good chance on that play. The O-zone draw for the Cardinals, 3:25 remaining here in the second. Brunner has it again, lost the puck, takes the man down. Another shot taken, and the save made by Gladding.
Good choice there by Gladding to glove that puck and hold on to it, rather than let it go into the other corner. Not sure what could happen down there, not usually good things.
Draw to the left of the goaltender, Gladding here. Catholic trying to keep it alive in the O zone and going the other way now. Hornick stepped up. Foster's back, but it's a 2-on-1. Great play defensively to break up that one. That was trouble. Two of the best players in Salisbury, and Catholic, fortunately, able to kill that, or excuse me, take away the opportunity. Now, Hornick on center. It's Brunner trying to stay with it and keep it alive in the zone. It's going to roll back out into the neutral zone, and in over the line is Salisbury. They're on sides as they'll drop it off, and now back behind the goal. Under 3 to go here in the second. Foster up ahead. It's going to roll off a stick. Desjardins will try and create a turnover here as he's pressing. But Salisbury will play it away from him. It's Lipsack. Lipsack, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Sorry if I'm saying it incorrectly. Did our best. Anyways, but he gets the puck again as Lipsack. It's actually going to roll away from him back in the neutral zone. Hornick now across over to Jacob Foster. Foster back to Matthew Hornick as they play catch. Hornick looking for the long feed to Shoreswater, broken up by Salisbury. Nice checking, freed up the puck again. Johnson has it, trying to sidestep around the defense. Shoreswater again has the puck as he got the pass from Johnson. Battling for it behind the goal. Staying with it is Johnson too. He gets the puck free. Johnson looking in front. Oh, they just put it wide. Great chance. Shoreswater again has the man out of the point. It's Hornick. He walks the line, looks for open space, puts it in on goal, was partly blocked, and a hit off the side of the goal here. Johnson has it now. Minute 45 remaining here in the second. Johnson now tried to play it across or down low, looking for Scott. He couldn't get to it. Now it's back behind the goal again. The Shores, he's going to get enough of it and try and clear, but Hornick's ready. Into the middle, hits Shoreswater on the money. Trying to get the puck on towards the goal. He couldn't that time. Backhander through the crease. Salisbury has time and room. They're going to do a smart play here. Cross corner dump or clear, and as a result, Lipsack will have it. Gets around the defense. Can he finish it? And a great save by David Zapp. Oh my goodness! Great move and a better save.
Well, that couldn't have possibly been more exciting. It was a beautiful play by everybody. What a play by the forward of Salisbury to get around a bunch of men and then played the puck back between his legs. Took a beautiful shot on net and a great save made by David Zapp. Credit to everybody. Everybody did a great job on that play. We're spreading the love around.
Yeah, just in time for Valentine's Day, John.
I feel like Mr. Rogers being nice to everyone.
Mystic John Wolf's neighborhood. That's what it'll be, the show. Anyway, play continues here. Frankie Merja up ahead to Matthew McQueenie. Puck was off his stick at about a minute remaining here in the second period. Back behind the goal, Salisbury getting away from Matthew McQueenie, and coming away with the puck is Salisbury. Cross corner clear. I believe they tried to do that, but it may have been off a stick. So Schwartz behind this goal is going to be pestered by two Catholic forwards. It's Merja and McQueenie, but they get the puck away from both of them, but still not from Nick Lehan. He gets the puck back behind the goal. It's loose again. Merja has it. 2 M's. Doing a great job. Drops it off the line. Coming up in the plays, another M. It's Mulcahy. Takes the shot. Oh, he did make the save off the pad and jumped on the rebound.
That puck actually hit the bottom portion of his pad where it juts out over top of the skates. And sometimes when that happens, it can be very dangerous because the puck stays right where it is. It just kind of dies on impact. And that's exactly what happened there. But Gladding was able to get over and cover the puck.
Another great save. He's played well today. David Zapp has as well, especially with that last spectacular save. See how things play out here at the end of the second period. Now Merja off the draw. He was bodied a little bit. Coming away with the puck is Salisbury at the left side. Trying to get around. Here's Aruda looking for the centering feed. He's back behind the goal. Being pestered by Catholic as well by Joey Henry. Trying to keep him to the perimeter. Does a good job of that. Now shaking off the puck, taking the pass down low. They're looking for the same play that they love to do. Their bread and butter. The man in front. Catholic trying to keep him at bay. Back behind the goal. Okay, he has it, turns it over as he couldn't clear. It's loose again and out of the zone. That'll be the end of 2. Catholic, Salisbury deadlocked. 4-4 after 2.
That was a dangerous last few seconds there. Another very exciting period. Fewer goals than the first period, but equally, if not more exciting. And the same result, we're going to end up tied at 4. This has been it's been a back and forth game. It's been an evenly matched game.
Yes, it sure has. That's for sure. Catholic and Salisbury doing a great job today. Both playing a very, very good game. Very entertaining, and both teams playing their systems very well. It's a game or a question of who can make less mistakes. That's what this game will boil down to.
Yeah, so who's going to make the big mistake, or who's going to make the big play? One way or the other, someone's got to stand out. Somebody's got to jump off this roller coaster and do something exciting, or make a mistake.
Well, we'll have to wait and see about that. End of the second period here. We'll be back with the second period intermission report live from the Center Ice Arena, or rink, excuse me. Catholic Salisbury, deadlocked at 4. We'll be back. I want to. And welcome back, everybody. Second period intermission report live from the the Center Ice Rink in Harrington, Delaware. And the Cardinals and the Salisbury Gulls tied up at 4 apiece after 2 periods of play. And it was 3-3 after 1 period of play after the Cardinals gave up a 2-goal lead, but they took the lead back in the second period. Jackson Dininger with a nice wrist shot from the point, or walked it in from the point a little bit, and it hit off the 2 posts into the back of the net.
Yeah, it was a beautiful play. Salisbury was the team that came out swinging coming into this period, but the Cardinals were able to stave them off. They had some good penalty kills, led by the one-man wrecking crew on the penalty kill, Jackson Schwartzwalder. And then that puck bounced out to Jackson Dininger, the other Jackson, and he banged it home into the net. It was a great play by him. The lead was not to last.
No, it wasn't, as you just foreshadowed. They would tie the game 4-4. It was a great passing play in front by Salisbury, and this time it beat David Zapp. He couldn't get across this. It pulled him across from one side of the ice to the other, and this time in the high slot, it just went under his pad into the back of the net.
Yeah, but David Zapp came back strong, made a beautiful save only a few plays later on what wasn't really a breakaway, but it ended up looking a little like one after a Salisbury player made his way around a number of Catholic defensemen, pulled the puck back between his legs and almost buried it for a beautiful highlight reel goal. Instead, we got a highlight reel save from David Zapp.
Yeah, that's right. And both goaltenders have made a couple of highlight reel saves in the last couple of games. And Danny had the save against Maryland and one against High Point. And David Zapp saying, hey, throw my name in the pot, too, for save of the year against Salisbury in the last couple of minutes here, as we saw.
Yeah, so really tight contest here. A good game played by both teams. I think they're both going to be very happy about their performance so far while they're talking in the locker room now. There are also some things that each team could work on to tighten up. And as you say, this game is going to come down to who has the puck last and who makes fewer mistakes. Who's going to make that big mistake, or conversely, who's going to make that big play to give his team the win.
We'll have to wait and see about that. Let's talk about next game very briefly. Catholic's next game is next Friday night against George Mason University. Puck drop is set for 10 p.m. at Tucker Road Ice Arena. WCUA coverage starting at 9:45. Tucker Road Ice is 45 minutes from campus if you're looking to make the trip. It is a home game for Catholic as well. On Sunday, Catholic will play in the long-awaited Winter Classic against Loyola University at Spring Mountain Adventures in Schwenksville, Pennsylvania. We don't have the time for the puck drop yet, but we will let you know at the Friday game against George Mason. And we'll see if we can get a stream going as well. We'll have coverage in some respects. So if we're not able to broadcast the game, we'll film it and then post it later. So we'll have something that you guys, our fans, can look at.
So we hope you'll spend part of your Valentine's Day and part of your Sunday with us.
Yeah. A lot of love going around here at the Catholic for the Catholic games as well. A lot of fans here showing out to support their team too. And it will also be the alternate jersey debut for the Catholic Cardinals. We'll keep it as a surprise for now. And just one more note to add is that Schwenksville is about 3 hours from campus, and it's about an hour west or north, about west.
In some direction, I'm sure.
West of Philadelphia. So if you're looking to make the trip, you're from the nearby area, like John said, Pennsylvania, Jersey, New York. Try and make the trip. It'll be a fun time for sure.
Just don't drive east.
No, don't drive. Don't drive that way. It's the wrong one. I'm not trying to go into the Atlantic.
You'll hit the ocean.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back here. We'll talk a little bit more towards the commencement of the third period. We'll wait and see what happens in the third. We'll be back. Stay with us here at WCUA. We'll be back in a bit. All right, we're back live for third period action here. Cardinals tied at 4 apiece with Salisbury after 2 periods of play. We're ready for the third period here. Salisbury wanting to win on senior night. Catholic trying to stay alive in the playoff race. Here we go. Third period, puck is dropped. Nick Lehan able to win the opening faceoff back to Matthew Hornick. Hornick now took maybe a cross-corner dump and play. Now picking it up now with Salisbury. It's going to be at the line. Take a weird bounce off the boards from Mulcahy will backhanded it in on goal. It's back behind the goal as well. Catholic trying to get to it. Merja has it too. Merja has a little bit of trouble, but McQueenie helps him out. Plays it back out towards the point to Hornick. Foster across. Bounce shot. I believe Catholic should have just taken the shot there and not went for the extra pass. They had it set up. Now again, trying to keep it alive at the line is Catholic, but it's out of the zone. And going all the way back down is Salisbury as Hornick turned it over in the high slot. Back to Johnson. Now in the high slot again. Lehan went for it, but it was out of his reach, and he'll go for a change. In over the line again is Salisbury at the lines. Shoreswater is able to get it back and now clear. He gets it to center. He's going to look for a cross-corner dump and play. He's going to bounce off a skate. So Johnson will go after it. Johnson now battling for it, looking for some reinforcements and some help as he's battling for that puck. Gets it to Scott. Scott now still digging for it as they await for the puck to come free, and Salisbury gets to it first. Trying to clear. It's out off a hand and off a skate. And here comes Salisbury with a burst of speed down the right side. Nice move to cut in, or excuse me, the left side. Tried to cut in, blocked away. Here comes Henry, still looking for his first goal as a Cardinal. He's played very well as of late. Now back on defense, could be a little bit tougher too, but defensemen for Catholic have still been involved in a lot of this and a lot of the goals here as of late. So you never know. Johnson now back behind the goal. 18:20 remaining here in the third. It's 4-4 the score. Shores gets it back behind his net. Looking to start up and clear. He will just to center. Donier gets it, but it's off his skate. It's a 2-on-1 going the other way. Pats across and off the mark. Looking for Shores. Shores now has it again. Looking in front. Blocked away. Loose in the slot. Backhanded. Deflected. Oh, it just almost tucked into the back of the goal and just wide. Now Shores will go after this puck. Trying to stay with it again. As they go for a change, Salisbury will come away with the puck again. And floating it into the zone is Salisbury. David Zapp leaves it for his defenseman, Jacob Foster here. And at the line one more time, Salisbury has it. They fire the shot, deflected. It's blocked away. Nice play by Connor Rasmussen to block the shot. And out it goes all the way back down. Salisbury has it back behind the goal. Looking to start up at the right side boards. And again, as they try to push it up to the left side now, it's off the mark. Catholic will get it soon at center. Now, good forechecking from Salisbury. Hornick plays it over to Foster. Foster will try and play it up again out of the zone. He will to Brunner as he has a lot of open ice here, trying to get around the skate, or Shores, and just dumps it in smartly. Now, Rasmussen up in the play. Takes a gigantic hit. Clean play. Play continues here. Puck flipped out back to the point. Foster, nice play to chip it in and keep it in at the line. Brunner now tried to cut it and push it towards the goal. It's off a stick. Foster again kicks it and keeps it down and in the zone. Now, he still can't, Shores still can't clear. Nice reverse hit partly by Foster, and he's taken down behind the play. Foster wants a call. He's pushing the player as well. Play continues, going the other way to shot, safe, rebound, and cleared out by Catholic. Foster wanted a call. Didn't get it, though. To wait and see if anything will come later. Now, Hornick in his own end. Going to play it across to Jacob Foster. Foster has it. Back to Hornick. 16-18 remaining here, still tied at 4 apiece. Long feed to center to Merja. Trying to get around the defense. Going to backhand it in on goal, and the save made as Merja takes a little bit of a slide afterwards as well.
Yeah, that was an exciting few minutes there that we had. The Cardinals are lucky that the score is still 4-4. Salisbury ended up with the puck at the back door all alone, and they just couldn't get a handle on it and get it on net. Cardinals had a few chances themselves. None of them materialized, and obviously now they've led to an offensive zone faceoff.
And they're not able to win it. Salisbury does, but they'll play it right back to Catholic at center and shoot it back into the zone. So Salisbury trying to clear again. Catholic trying to find the lead one more time as Merja will float it in on goal. It was partly more of a dump-in play as McQueen will get to it. He's not able to get to that puck. Salisbury plays it away from him. Off a stick, it's going to go all the way down. And since it bounced, it will not be icing here. Mulcahy will play it. Going to play it back across to the right side. Looking for Deininger. McQueenie now back, gets it. Now Lehan also sidesteps a check. And going D-to-D with the puck is Salisbury as they play catch. And through center, they try and find the open man. Good play by Lehan to free up the puck. He tried to give it off to look like Brendan Johnson. Now he just floats it into the zone smartly. Goes for a change. Smart play as well to also just dump this in. As Catholic for reinforcements rips the Shores water. Deflected. Oh, good chance. Now at the point again, Mulcahy now tried to play it over to Brendan Johnson. Over to Shores water in front. It was blocked. And now at the wall, big play by Scott, frees up the puck. Shores water in the high spot. Rips it. Save made by Gladney.
Wow, good offensive zone rush there. You're right. It all started with a great play by Nick Lehan, who decided to just dump in the puck and get off the ice. The players are hesitant to do that sometimes because, obviously you want to get everything done yourself, but sometimes it's the right play. Just dump it in, get off the ice, and get a new set of guys on the ice, and that's exactly what they did. Schwartzwalder ended up in a great position to take a great shot. They had some opportunities.
Now Deininger, shot, rebound! They put it through the crease. What a chance for Johnson. Oh, my goodness. And he doesn't get more wide open than that. Still time to play here, but the Cardinals had the awning cage. Now back behind the goal again. Scott trying to stay with it. Loose again, Nolan. Scott as well, and Johnson gets it. Looks to center it in front. He holds, he waits, in the high slot. Save made, Maven blocked as well. Deininger up from his point spot, or excuse me, that was Shoreswater who was up in the play. Still at the line, Catholic can't keep it in. And they're offsides as they try this time to enter the zone.
I do not know that I have ever seen anything like that. Brendan Johnson, he got nervous. He was all alone in at the back door. The puck came to him. There was no one in between he and the net. He couldn't have been further than 2 feet away, and he missed. It happens.
Well, I think what he did was he tried to just look for a one-timer into the back of the net, but sometimes when you have that much time and you can wait a second just to settle it.
He need only have pushed the puck into the net, and instead he tried to hammer it.
Right. Next time, just take a second, settle it down, and put it in. This time, didn't go that way. Now ahead of the play, Salisbury, they're looking for the man to jump up in the play, but Foster gets back in time. Great defensive play. Now in front, it's going to go out towards the point. Still loose. Diving play by Logan Selwyn. Nice clear. Now across. Salisbury has it again. Selwyn with the hit. Still loose in the high slot. They walk. They wait. They hold. They fire it. Save made. I believe it may have also been blocked. Another shot. That goes through the crease. 13:35 remaining here in the third. At the line again. Salisbury with the puck. Looking to center it in front. They'll take the shot. It's blocked. Now again, Stevenson looking to go in front. It's blocked one more time. Again, they still have the puck on the goal line. Looking for the centering feed. That's their bread and butter. They're looking for it. And they had it again, but it goes out towards the point instead. As they wait, they go back door and they miss. That time they fan on the puck. Now Hornick will clear all the way down. This is going to be icing here on Catholic. The same guys will have to stay out there.
Catholic will force the officials to remember which 5 guys were out there. They'll go by the bench and play a little bit of musical chairs, see if they can confuse the officials into getting some new guys on the ice. Usually the officials are pretty good at stymieing that. It's also worth mentioning, I won't dwell on it any further after this, but Catholic should be ahead 5-4 right now. They had a wide open net and the puck about 2 feet away. They failed to score, so we'll see how that affects the game, but that's a goal that they should have had.
Well, lots of time left for both teams to try and find the lead here, and Catholic as of late with some better chances. Now it's going to roll to David Zapp, who jumps on top of the puck. Exactly 13 minutes remaining here in the third. Still at deadlocked 4-piece.
David Zapp playing very well so far here in this third period. He's made some very nice saves. He's made some saves through traffic. They've been working on, Salisbury has, creating some traffic in front of the net, and he's done a good job of looking around it and making saves.
Now defensive zone. Merja hit it partly with his hand. Play will continue here, as they may have also glanced off maybe part of the bench. I'm not too sure. Play will continue. Henry just going to smartly clear this all the way up ice. Salisbury will have to play it. They'll go D-to-D. A lot of players falling here on this ice. I have just noticed that in this game. Just wanted to keep that in mind. There's another one just fell down. Going to be icing here on Sals. No, it won't be icing here. I guess they did gain the red line. It looks like very close and maybe a missed call by me. Now players falling down. Look like bowling there for a moment. as Salisbury has the puck again. Loose in their own zone. It's loose now at center, and they find the opening feed. Good play by Mulcahy to try and force the man off the puck. Puck goes off Merja's stick. It's loose at center again, and Lehan now couldn't find the magic touch, and it's off his stick back to Salisbury. Now Lehan gets it back to Johnson, who's looking to redeem himself. Johnson now trying to find that loose puck. Again, he was knocked off the puck, and going the other way now with Salisbury. Trying to get a header around to the defense. Can they finish it? They cannot. David Zapp shuts the door again.
Good save by David Zapp. That was a little bit of a 2-on-1. Probably had an opportunity to pass that puck. Chose to take the shot, taking it on Zapper. He makes the save. Giuliano is right. I mean, players are dropping like flies out there. I've noticed it's been concentrated more towards the beginning of the period, so I wonder that the ice certainly looks dry to me, but it's possible that there is something going on down there, that maybe the ice is soft.
I'm not seeing any bowling balls, unless I'm just missing something.
But they're going down as though hit by bowling balls,
Exactly.
quite frankly.
Yeah. And I will say that can actually create an advantage for one team. It just sounds very silly to say, but if somebody falls randomly and they're stuck out of the zone and that had the tuck shot, someone can get knocked off the puck and go the other way with a breakaway potentially on the other side.
Yeah, it's random chance. It doesn't favor either team naturally, but if it happens at the wrong time, it could be a big deal. It hasn't been yet, but we'll let you know if it is.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. 11:50 remaining here in the third. 11:40 now. Catholic able to get the puck off the defense in the defensive zone, and Brendan Johnson tried to come away with that puck. Shoreswater helps him out and gets in over the line. He has the puck. He waits, looks for open space. Now has it behind the goal. Back out towards the point. Hornick, he walks the line. He fires looking for the deflection in front, and then Glading makes the save with the pad. Now at the point again, Hornick looks to take the shot. That was blocked. High flip pass. Gloves it down, and a nice play. Here they come, 2-on-1. Catholic trying to get back and cover. They fire the shot right into the midsection of David Zapp, who makes the save.
Catholic's been doing a good job today of getting back on these 2-on-1s. There have been quite a few rushes that started to develop as 2-on-1s for Salisbury, but one of the Catholic forwards, or the Catholic defenseman in some scenarios, has gotten back in order to help defend the play, and that really has cut off the passing option and allowed David Zapp to focus on the shot, which he's been doing a good job of saving.
Yes, David Zapp has made all the saves he's been needing to make in this game. Now, off this defensive zone draw, they win it. They fire the shot. Oh, man, a save made by Zapp. It hit his stick, and his stick, I believe, is in the crease. It is, and he'll pick it up now, but he's got to watch it. They're going to try and wrap it in on him. Now they have it below the goal. Stevenson looking to center it. And again, they're trying to catch Zapp guessing the wrong way. They fire the shot. It's blocked away. Good defensive play, I believe, from one of the Cardinal wingers. I think it was Desjardins. Now back on their own end again. It's Salisbury. They're going to go D to D. 10:30 remaining here in the third. We're still tied at 4. This puck's going to roll in on goal, so Zapp will have to play. It would have been icing, but it just hit off David Zapp. So play continues, and Mulcahy goes back behind the goal to Deininger. Back to Mulcahy. Cardinals looking for the open passing lane. They hit Brunner. It's going to try and settle it down. It's back to his feet. His forehand is going to push it to Desjardins in and over the line. Deep enough, so Cardinals are going to go for a change. And Salisbury with open room here. Here they come with a lot of speed. In over the line at center. Now in over the line again. They fire the shot and way over the goal that time. Merja now has it. High flip. Gets it just enough. It's not able to clear. Looked like he did for a moment. Now a player's dumped as well. Looked like they have just also fallen. It's going to go all the way down here. Will not be icing. It will touch up. So play continues. Under 10 to go in the third. Salisbury has it at the left side. And in through center is Salisbury. Turned over to Deininger. Gives it over to Nick Lehan. Didn't see it at first. Now he has it. He's just going to take a shot or pass in front. Goes wide of the goal. Lehan again has it. He waits. He holds back out towards the point. But the Cardinals were going for a change. Deininger didn't even see the puck come his way as he was heading off ice. A little bit of a miscommunication. Now on their own end. Mulcahy back across to Hornick. Hornick almost overskates the puck. Gets it back though. And tries to play it across to Mulcahy. Over to Matthew McQueenie. Tried to hit the man at center. It's Nick Lehan. Lehan in over the line. Tried to drop it off to Merja. A little bit of a poor pass going the other way. 3-on-2 now with Salisbury. They wait. They hold. Get around Foster. Zap a play into the corner. Smart play. Catholic trying to get back again. Merja has it. Looks to flip it out to McQueenie. Pass off the mark. They fire the shot from the point. And a diving block by Lehan. Another shot that goes wide of the net here. Zapp was completely turned around at his goal, and now he's facing the puck. And puck goes through the center ice, or through the crease, and Merja now with a jump the other way, trying to get something going all by himself. Merja waits, he holds, he fires it off the post! Now, Deininger now ready to help out Merja, trying to settle down the bouncing puck. It's loose in the defensive zone. Salisbury trying to clear, still loose again, and Salisbury will try and get to it. Foster breaks up the pass, it's loose at center. 8:20 remaining here in the third. We're still tied at 4 apiece. Foster now finds the open man, Brendan Johnson, trying to redeem himself. Johnson gets a step. He drops it off to Schwarzwater. He fires it. He scores! It's Jackson Schwarzwater, second of the game. And Catholic takes the lead back.
Well, that was a great play by Brendan Johnson. He came in on net, and as Giuliano said, obviously he wants to redeem himself for that missed shot earlier. But he didn't. He was able to get out of his own head and spread the wealth, dropped the puck off to Jackson Schwarzwalder, which was exactly the right play, and Schwarzwalder put it through the goaltender's legs and into the back of the net.
Spreading the wealth around nicely. And Johnson, as of now, I think he feels he's redeemed himself in some respect. Not getting the goal as he wanted, but getting a very, very nice assist.
8 minutes the Cardinals have to hold on to this 5-4 lead.
That's a lot of time left in hockey, as we know. If you're up, and John has mentioned this in a previous game. Well, wait a minute here as play continues. We'll talk about that. It's going to go over the goal here. Oh, my goodness, almost in the back of the goal. Just like that, it could have been tied again, but it's going to go all the way down. Salisbury will have to collect again. It's loose. And it'll be shot all the way down for icing here. And I'll touch on what John said before. When you're up with this much time left, it seems to, as a goalie, and it was a different situation when David Zapp was looking for, Daniel Mark was looking for a shutout. He said when you're up, the clock doesn't seem to move. It can be 7:43 now remaining on the clock, and in 10 minutes it would say 7:41. But if you're losing, in this sense, at 7:43 now, when you look up at the clock again, it would say 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's amazing how different it is.
Just the mindset, a mental mindset that the Cardinals just have to keep at bay and slowly try and keep this game in their favor. Now, Nick Lehan with a step. He waits. Looks for the centering feed, had him off the deflection. Oh my goodness, someone deflected into the goal. Now Lehan has it again. Looks to dump it back across. Back over to Merja. He couldn't get to it. Salisbury will. 7:15 remaining here in the third, and a really entertaining game. Now, Lipsack over the line again. Has it, stops on a dime. Looks for the centering feed. He's going to roll to David Zapp. Rebound loose. Oh, he gets it across, and another shot goes through the crease. Oh my goodness, another great save. Now back in their own end, it's Salisbury. Catholic trying to force it. Catholic caught in exchange, but they're back this time. It's a 2-on-3. Walking to the spot, the shot, and it goes wide. Great block from Catholic. Now again at the wall. It's loose. Back at the line again. Trying to keep it alive. It's Aruda. He has it. He walks in, fires it. Blocked away and into the corner. Now 91 is Aruda. That's just the puck's going to jump to David Zapp here. And just to touch on this, 97 is Aruda, 91 is Jack Kelly. Just a correction on that.
David Zapp made some great saves there before he was finally able to cover the puck. And Salisbury took their turn at shooting a puck wide of a somewhat open net with David Zapp laying down on the ice. 6:37 now left to go. Cardinals up 5-4 in what has been a very exciting, evenly matched back and forth game. I think someone's called a timeout.
And yes, timeout here with 6:37 remaining here in the third. I'm not sure who called this.
Neither am I. It makes sense, frankly, for both teams to talk this over. I think we're going to have a very exciting 6.5 minutes.
Yes, 6 biggest minutes of the season right here. As we know the situation at hand, Catholic loses, they're eliminated. They win, they'll be staying alive like the Bee Gees.
Yeah, so they're going to have, this is going to be a very exciting last few minutes here. Both teams are going to be going full force. We said before, we've said a few times since I think the first period that this game could come down to who has the puck last. So Catholic has the lead for now. The question is, can they hold on to it, maybe even add to it in the last 6.5 minutes?
Yeah, we'll have to see about that. Coach Steven Terenzio going over some more last words of wisdom, as I like to say. And now the team huddling together, looking to just try and salt this one away. Still lots of time left to go, and team as dangerous offensively as Salisbury is, this game will not be over until the last seconds wind off that clock.
Yeah, the Catholic bench seemed to be more, it was a very quick talk, and it was more inspirational, hey, let's go get them, stuff like that. The Salisbury talk was a chalk talk. They were trying to set up a strategy, try and figure out how they're going to come out here and what their plan is to get this tying goal that they need.
We'll have to wait and see if they'll use a similar strategy than the one they've been using all game with the 2 players behind the goal and one in the high slot. Look to see if it's a similar play. Now loose in the high slot. Again, a shot save made. Rebound is loose. And the Cardinals push it wide. That Cardinal bench is hyped up. You can hear it. Now at the left side face-off dot. Back by the goal. In front looking for the finish with Salisbury. It bounced up and just wide of the goal. Now again, Jack Kelly. Good play defensively by Catholic to keep it in. Now they're going the other way if they can get it to settle down. Johnson now trying to get ahead around the defense. Oh, nice play by Salisbury to get back just in time to prevent that. Could have been another break for Brendan Johnson. Now Shoreswater now under 6 to go. Trying to get that puck back. Salisbury will take it away, and here they come. Salisbury going to float a long one in on David Zapp. Oh, my goodness. Those bouncing pucks are hard, but he made the save. Now back behind the goal trying to catch Zapp, guessing. In the high slot, rolls to David Zapp, and this time he makes an easier save.
Did a good job by covering that puck up. There was a lot of chaos down there. That's what Salisbury has been doing the past few minutes now. They've been doing a great job of creating a lot of chaos in the Catholic zone. Catholic's done a better job than yesterday and other points of the season of defending the slot in the front of the net. It hasn't been a disaster in the defensive zone, but Salisbury's been creating chaos. And when you create chaos, eventually that can lead to the puck bouncing into the net. That's what they're going for. We'll see if they can get that done. That's going to be the question, is whether or not they run out of time.
Well, 5:40 remaining. Puck into the slot. Merger was ready for that high flip, and here he comes. 3-on-2 if they hurry. They're just going to float this in on goal. Deflected out of play. Nice save by Gladding for the whistle, too.
Yeah, that was a good play by Gladding. That's exactly what I would like to do in that scenario. Just send the puck up into the netting.
5:27 remaining here in the third period. It's crunch time now and almost the final 5 minutes. Catholic trying to dig deep and stay alive. Now, playing it across into the zone is Salisbury at the right side, back behind the goal, looking to center it in front. Couldn't get the puck to settle down. Nice defensive play from, I believe, Nick Lehan. Taking the player to task along the boards. And it's not Nick Lehan as he was waiting. It was Jackson Deininger with a great defensive play. Trying to help out is Deininger and McQueenie. That puck squirts out and just out the center as Salisbury has it again. Salisbury trying to float it into the zone. It's going to be off the mark. It won't be icing here. Under 5 to go here now. Cardinals up by 1, 5-4. McQueenie, he waits. He holds it. Drops it off for Cole Mulcahy. Smart play as Catholic not in too much of a hurry to move this puck up as they're up. They just got to watch for that forecheck. They got a great forecheck, Salisbury does. Absolutely. Now Merja. Backhanded out. Oh, we couldn't get it out that time. Poor play into the slide. Shores a shot. Oh, and another save by Zapp. Rebound hits him. And chaos breaking free after the play. And hitting Nick Lehan in front. Like to wait and see what comes out of this, but Salisbury has tied it at 5.
Well, lot to dissect here. David Zapp made a spectacular save on a puck that went right into the slot. He couldn't hold on to the puck. It bounced out. I thought he had it. I was expecting a whistle. I don't know how he feels about that. We'll have to ask him after the game. But clearly, it was loose enough that it was banged home by Salisbury, and we're tied again here at 5 with 4.5 to go. There also was a little bit of a brouhaha that ensued in front of the net. The frustrations boiled over by both teams. Being in a tie game like this can be frustrating. And I think Catholic was upset that they were so close in on the goaltender. I also think that the officials are discussing this.
Could be a penalty coming up here. I don't know if it's sure if it's going to be Nick Lehan, and it might be. They're going to wait and see, but Merja has to get it clear out of there. He tried to push it up the middle. It wasn't hard enough, and that's what led to that whole sequence of events. There has to be a clear there. Now, looks like Catholic is going to get a penalty here to Nick Lehan. I have to wait and see if a penalty is coming up on Salisbury as well. This could be a late power play for Salisbury here. I believe it will, but I have to wait and see what's going to happen here. So Catholic's going to need a big kill, and then now they would really need it here, potentially a shorthanded goal.
Yeah, now I don't know what was going on down there, particularly being up here, But what I did see was after the play, there was a Salisbury player laying on the ice, and Nick Lehan was kind of going to town on him. That obviously is not allowed. I don't know what started that, but it looks like Salisbury's going to get a penalty here, too.
I feel like that's the right call.
I agree with you.
I feel like this late in the game, unless it was something blatantly obvious where they could give one team a penalty, they were both pushing and shoving and punching, and they got some words for them each other. Now they're chirping at each other between the penalty boxes here, but I believe that's the right call. 2 minutes each for, I didn't see the call. It looked like it might be roughing.
Yeah, well, as an official at this point of the game, you want to keep order. You don't want to let things get out of hand or anyone get hurt. But you also don't want to decide the game with a late power play for one team or the other.
No,
You know, obviously, unless it's what should happen. But in this particular scenario, I see the logic behind giving both teams a penalty so that those players can be off the ice for 2 minutes.
So lots of space here. It's going to be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. As the puck's dropped at center ice, Nick Lehan into the box, and Reese Rinkner, great hockey name, into the box for Salisbury.
I like that.
Me too. Now, Hornick across to Johnson. Lots more room to work with. In on goal, tried to center it. It's going to roll to Gladding, and he makes the save. And clock's still running as well. Clock is running here. They got to stop that. It was at 4:05, but have to see if they'll put a few more seconds back up on the clock.
Yeah, lost 4 seconds there. They might just hold the clock for 4 seconds after they drop the puck. That's what I would expect.
I've heard that's happened a few times when you've worked the clock, John.
Yes, well, the clock is very difficult to do because I say so.
Oh, I like your reasoning. Play continues. High slot, Shoreswater. He's looking for 3. Just got blocked. Hornick again. Look for another shot. It was blocked again. And got to remember here, Salisbury's got some quick players on this 4-on-4. Now, Catholic able to keep it in, though. Foster, a little bit of a pirouette on that play, able to keep it into the zone. Johnson battling for it back behind the goal again. It's going to be loose. Shot out over to Jacob Foster. He can't keep it in. It's going to go all the way down here. 3:30 remaining here in the third. 4-on-4 for the next minute, 10 seconds. Hornick with a lot of room and more to work with into the 4-on-4. He waits. He holds. He fires it. The save made off the pads. Again, at the line, Johnson able to keep it in. They're offsides. Now they're onsides again. Johnson, nice toe drag. Can he finish it? Fires it. He scores! It's Brendan Johnson gives the Cardinals the lead, redeeming himself.
Oh, he's going to feel so much better now. You know how much you beat yourself up after missing that one before. And he made it back a little bit. He made a great assist earlier, but that was a beautiful shot, and you know that's got to make him feel a lot better.
Yes, absolutely. Nice toe drag at the left side by the face-off dot and dragged it and beat the goaltender with a nice shot. Just what the doctor ordered.
So let's try this again. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left now for Catholic to hold on to this lead. I look for Salisbury to pull their goaltender with about 2 minutes remaining if the score remains the same.
So still 4-on-4 for the next 50 seconds. And like you mentioned, depending on what happens here, we could see that situation for Salisbury. Just under about 3 minutes to go here. McQueenie's pressing here. He lost his stick, gets it back very quickly. Nice play. It's going to go all the way down. That's going to be icing here on Salisbury. Waiting for Catholic to touch up, and now they call it.
Yeah, well, if you're Salisbury with that latest Catholic goal, it's become crunch time now. They were calm and collected before when they were down by 1 in a similar scenario, and they did get a goal there. But now they're under 3 minutes to go, and they're down by 1 again, and you see that they're starting to get a little anxious. That pass was just a little too quick.
Yep, holding the stick a little bit harder than they usually would, or too much power, just trying a little bit too much. We'll see if Catholic can take advantage. Nolan Scott in on the draw, try to push it forward, actually hit Matthew McQueenie. As a result, Salisbury's going to come away with it. Deininger tried to push it up out of the wall, and going for the body instead of the puck was Catholic, but bounces back to them, and it's going to be shot all the way down. It won't be icing here. 15 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. Gladding looking to go to the bench for the extra attacker. Hornick will get it back. Gladding still in his goal here. It's going to be 5-on-5 in 5 seconds. Salisbury will get the puck back and regroup. They're waiting for both players out of the box, and I believe we're going to see the goaltender go in just a moment. Jonathan Shores up across, hits Lipsack, trying to get him over the line. Hornick takes in the task. Goaltender looking to go to the bench. Out the point, Shores a shot. Big save by Zapp, and goaltender still awaiting his time to go to the bench with 2:10 remaining.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Salisbury, they've scored 5 goals, so it's not that they've been offensively stymied. I wouldn't be surprised if they wait a little longer.
Well, we'll wait and see. I believe a timeout was called, and yes, it was. This must have been called, I'm believing, by Salisbury.
I would think. It's whoever didn't call the last timeout.
Right.
If I had to guess, I'd say Catholic called the last timeout and Salisbury called this one. But I've been wrong before, and I could be wrong now.
So I believe we're going to see, it's not an offensive zone, would be an offensive zone draw. I'm almost guaranteeing that Salisbury will have their goaltender pulled in this situation.
Yeah, we'll see. He was still standing in net before. I could see the argument either way. If it's me, I probably pull him, try and get the goal now. But I also could see that, again, they haven't had trouble scoring. They could try for 20 or 30 more seconds to score even strength.
Well, we'll have to wait and see about that. Cardinals looking to, again, and I'll mention it one more time, keep their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, this is an exciting moment. This is as exciting a moment as we've had in these games. I hate to even bring it up, but we did have a moment like this with Salisbury in the last game. It was a different scenario, though. The game was tied, and Salisbury scored a late goal to win the game. In this scenario, we've switched.
To wait and see. Gladding's still in his net here, so no empty net coming. I think they're going to wait till about a minute 30. Only down by 1, not down by 2.
Yeah, and again, they've had a lot of offensive zone time, so I look for him to spend about 20 or 30 more seconds in the net.
Now he's at the hash. He was out a little bit further a moment ago, but looking to get instructions from the coach. 2 minutes remaining. It's going to be played into the safety netting by Matthew Hornick. So it should be another offensive zone draw for Salisbury here.
4 seconds gone by, so that's a fine play for Catholic. It's all right. Wasted 4 seconds.
Well, any time is good time killed off. As the straw's coming up to the right of the goaltender, David Zapp. Salisbury wins the draw. Back towards the point. Shores waits. Across. One-timer, they score! Oh, my goodness, what a shot. Into the back of the goal. It's 6-6.
That was a beautiful play. They had that, and that's why I said I wasn't too surprised that they left the goalie in the net, because they'd been on the verge of a play like that all night. They've been making good passes that were creating chaos in the offensive zone. I see the logic behind leaving the goalie in net, and as we see, it worked out for them. But still 2 minutes to go. The Cardinals are not out of the game yet. They had a lot of energy before. They need to not let that goal take their energy out of them. They got to keep going.
Well, Catholic has played in front almost this entire game. They've never been down in this game. So that's one thing to keep in mind for the Cardinals, something they'll be happy to remind themselves about. Now Foster across to Shoreswater. Salisbury keeping it at the line. They got a lot of traffic in front. 1:40 remaining here in the third. Good play by Johnson to break it up. Back to Shoreswater. Back to Johnson. Going in, 2-on-1. Here they come. Shoreswater across. He just mistimed on the pass to Johnson. Off the mark that time. Salisbury trying to go the other way. Hornick over to Shoreswater. Going to be back behind the goal. Shores has it. And at the left side, trying to keep it alive. It's Salisbury at center. Off a stick, and here's Lipsack. Has it. Looks to walk it in. It's broken up again. Shoreswater tried to find Merja. Again, it was off the stick. Somebody's got to touch this puck. I think it was a delayed offsides. It was. And now Catholic will touch him. A minute remaining here in the third period. 6-6. Foster now has it and goes back across over to Matthew Hornick. Hornick waits, takes his time, and tries to sidestep a couple players and gets the puck to Merja. Merja has it, fires it in on goal. It's going to go over the goal here, hit the glass, and stay in play. Foster now down back behind the goal. Looking to center it in front was Merja. Battling for it. And Salisbury will come away with it, trying to find some open room. They got some speed. Here they come. In over the line towards the slot. And it actually bounced away to Nick Lehan, 2-on-2. Has McQueenie with him as well. But he's got Merja now with the puck. Frankie Merja waits. And smartly plays it all the way down, looking for McQueenie here. 15 seconds. They're going for a change. Got to stay on the ice here and watch out for one more push, but they overskate the puck. One more rush coming up here in the third period. They're offsides. And it's going to be icing, actually, with 6 seconds to go. So 6-6, 6 seconds left, third period.
Some teams in this scenario would consider pulling their goaltender and having an extra skater on for this face-off. Steven Terenzio will not do that. I can guarantee that. He won't even consider it. So 6 seconds left. If not, we'll be going. If nothing happens, we'll be going to overtime.
It should be 4-on-4 overtime. I don't believe it's 3-on-3. Honestly, I do not remember specifically. That rule can change depending on what teams are playing. Now here's
Shot!
Water. Quick shot! Oh! Goaltender got enough of it. Now, time runs out here. Overtime. The biggest moment of the season will come down to one more goal.
Now, let me tell you, the fact that we're going to overtime is very exciting. I couldn't be less surprised. This has been like this the entire game. We've gone back and forth and back and forth. It's been an evenly matched game. Both teams have played great. You know, you can have an evenly matched team because both teams play lousy. Both teams have played great. Catholic has played at their highest possible level, and I feel really good about their chances to go back out there and get one more goal.
I do too.
Also, for reference, it's my understanding that this game can end in a tie if at the end of the overtime period the score is still tied.
Yes, I believe you're absolutely right. This game, I think it's a 5-minute overtime session. We'll wait and see. It is 5 minutes overtime, so 5 minutes in OT. And we'll see if the Cardinals can pull away here. But yes, there is no shootout after this game. It would just end in a tie. And I'm not sure what a tie would do for the Cardinals' playoff hopes. Since it's not a loss, I'm not exactly sure what would happen.
Neither am I. I don't know if they're going to switch sides here. I don't think so. I don't think we switch sides.
And they might switch sides for overtime, but the Cardinals' biggest moment of the season comes down to this. Overtime coming up in just a moment.
Doesn't get any more exciting than this.
It really doesn't.
And we are going to switch sides.
And it's their first overtime game of the second overtime game of the season. Had one at the very start of the season this year. Game 1, it is going to be 3-on-3 here. Cardinals looking, again, to keep the season alive.
I think 3-on-3 favors the Cardinals only because they've had the puck more often. They've done a better job of going back and forth. Salisbury's depended a lot on chaos right in front of the net and down low below the net. They're not going to have a chance to create that with so few players on the ice.
No, they won't. And Catholic works on, we know this, they work on 3-on-3 constantly in practice. See if it pays off. Overtime session begins. It's a 2-on-1 going the other way. Here's Jonathan Shores. Catholic trying to get back. They'll give it to him. Pass was off the money that time. They still have possession of the puck. As we know, 3-on-3 is all about possession. And when you see in the professional leagues that teams will give it back, here's a shot, a big save made by Zapp. Catholic will regain possession. 4:35 remaining in the overtime. Shoreswater has it. Looks for open space. Trying to get himself over the line. Johnson trailing him as well. Shoreswater in front looking for Hornick. It bounced over the top of the goal. Takes a gigantic hit. Puck comes free. Good play by Catholic to keep it alive at the line. They're going to just take this back into their own end. That's the smart play. Hornick has it now. Looks to skate it in and over center. He has it. He waits. He fires. Oh, he just missed the far post. Now, Shoreswater plays it across to Johnson and away from trouble here. Salisbury's going to, I think, go for a change, as is Catholic. So both teams are going to have two players on the ice momentarily. Now they get it up to Mulcahy here, who's up in the play. Fires a shot. Oh, and a big save made by the goaltender. Gladly makes that one off the blocker. Now, Salisbury again trying to complete their change. 3:45 remaining here in overtime. Long pass up ahead off the stick. Lipsack looking for it. Hornick bodying him. Trying to keep him to the perimeter. In front, looks to walk it, but he turns it over and gets it back, and now Catholic has it. Hornick now alongside Mulcahy. He waits. He holds. Looks to put it in front. It's loose. Still not covered. And getting back now is Frankie Mercia. Could have pinched up on the plate. Smartly didn't. Now, knocked down. Both players fall at the same time to let this go. But Mercia with a breakaway. In on goal. Can he win it? He's in. He waits. Oh, he missed to get over the top of the net. Now they're going to play it back into their own end.
Oh, boy.
My goodness. 3 minutes remaining here in the overtime. What a chance to win it. Still time remaining. Long pass ahead to Mercia. Bounces it ahead back to himself. Catholic with some better chances here in the overtime session. Salisbury's going to get the puck back, and they might have a rush here as Catholic's called on the change. Here they come, looking for the 2-on-1, trying to finish it. Great block by Mulcahy. Trying to get the puck back. Player gets knocked down. Play will continue. Mulcahy now Floats it across to Deininger. He's going to chase after it here. So Salisbury's going to play it back in over the line off the money with the pass. And knocking it down is Johnson. Trying to push it just out of the zone. They can't, though. Now loose at the line, and now they do. 2:25 remaining here in overtime. Again, the left side. Deininger trying to get up on the play to create a turnover. It's loose. And here they come again. Salisbury in over the line. 3-on-2 if they hurry. They're going to fire the shot. Blocked away into the safety netting with 2:09 remaining in overtime.
Whew. This game gets more and more exciting by the minute. You know, when you're playing 3-on-3, you don't care so much about being in the zone. Obviously, you want to be in the offensive zone so you can score. But if the puck goes back out towards the zone, you don't care so much about keeping it on sides because there are only 3 people. You can go out and regroup. What you care about most is possession of the puck. You don't want to lose possession because so quickly it becomes an odd man rush and a chance for the other team to win the game.
Right, so at the line, a shot taken. Foster gets it back. Oh, now he does. I thought he overskated it for a moment. Now he gets it ahead. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Merja and Shoreswater getting back his Shores as well, but Shoreswater with room fires it and missed the net. Under 2 to go here in overtime. Salisbury again with that puck. Trying to get it up the wall. Good play by Merja to forecheck. Getting it away is Kelly. Up to Shores, trying to move it. Turns it over to Merja. Can he finish it? He shoots, and the save made again. At the line, Foster smartly plays it across. Maybe wanted to skate that out instead as Catholic will go for a change one more time. Same with Salisbury, minute 33 in overtime. Now at the left side. Back into their own end is Salisbury. And here they come. Through center. At the right side, they wait. They hold. Getting a wide on the defenseman, winger, Shoreswater, who was back in the play. Salisbury looking for the centering feed. As they're back at the point, they hold and they wait. Looking for the pass down low. Indirectly, it will go. They had the man open in the slot. Got to watch him in front. Trying to tuck it in on David Zapp. It's loose. Zapp can't cover. Coming away with it is Hornick. Can he beat the defense? A minute to go in overtime. Hornick has it himself. He's got to wait, and he almost overskates. Catholic trying to finish it. They're actually going to play this back in time. Got to wait for Hornick to get on sides. It's Deininger, Mulcahy, and Hornick. 3 defensemen in overtime for the Cardinals here. But they're very offensively minded. Mulcahy plays it back to Hornick. 40 seconds to go in overtime. Mulcahy with room. Fires it. And it goes into the safety netting. Oh, what a save.
Good save. Saved the game. Frankie Merja has had 2 chances to end this game for the Cardinals. Couldn't complete. Now the Cardinals, as Giuliano said, are going to throw out 3 defensemen. Positions don't really matter in 3-on-3, especially with 32 seconds left in overtime. You're just throwing out the guys you think have the best chance of scoring a goal.
32 seconds remaining. Like you said, 3 defensemen, and they got Deininger in on the face-off here. Not sure how many times he's taken a face-off. Wasn't able to win it, unfortunately, and 25 seconds remaining here. I believe this can end in a tie. Very exciting OT as well. Now, Salisbury across, 20 seconds remaining. They're going to look for one more rush. This could be icing here. It's not going to be. As they said, okay, you could have touched it. So one more rush in overtime. We'll see if Catholic tries to force a play or they try and take the tie. 9 seconds remaining. Here comes Deininger. Not much time, but he's in over the line. He waits. He holds. Pass across to Hornick. He holds. He fires it. He scores! Matthew Hornick in overtime! And 0.3 seconds on the clock, and the Cardinals win it! Hornick in overtime! Oh my goodness, and the Cardinals jump off the bench.
With 3
and they steal one
second.
here in Harrington. Oh my goodness, what a finish!
Wow, 0.3 of a second left on the clock. Matthew Hornick wins it for the Cardinals.
Didn't look like there was a chance, but the Cardinals, just like that, they're staying alive.
Well, that by far was Catholic's best win of the year. That was a gutsy, gritty win. They had to fight for every inch of it. They were up, they were down, they were tied. This game had everything. Great saves, great goals, great hits.
And oh my goodness, let's get a shot at the clock when we have a second here. 0.3 seconds. 0.3 of a second, excuse me. My goodness, what a finish. The Cardinals win the rubber match here in a great game. Salisbury, always a tough opponent for Catholic to play against, and as you saw right there. An entertaining game, literally from start and until the very, very end.
Really incredible that it came down to the final 0.3 of a second. A tight contest all the way through, and a great win for the Cardinals.
Yes, they stay alive. We knew it. Looking at the schedule with Salisbury again, and this time they exercise their Salisbury demons, that's for sure, and they win this one 7-6. My goodness, what a win for the Cardinals. Give credit to Salisbury. They played their hearts out too, as did Catholic. We'll have post-game live coming up here in just a moment. We'll be back, but the Cardinals win 7-6.
Also, it just occurred to me.
Well, we're back with the post-game report after an exhilarating, exciting, use with any word you want, great win for the Cardinals. 7-6 victory over the Salisbury Gulls. And the Cardinals, with that win, keep their playoff hopes alive. Let's just recap the game here from start to finish. It was 1-0 Salisbury. Early on in the game, they beat David Zapp with a goal. I think that was mainly just the fluke bounce goal here in the second period. Here in the first period, that made it 1-0. We're going to have a post-game interview, too, with Matthew Hornick in just a second as well, so we'll recap this as quick as we can. 1-1 Nick Lehan. Shot bounced off the goaltender and in. It was 2-1 Shoreswater when he, one-man wrecking crew, shorthanded, made a great play. Stopped twice in the rebound. He potted past the goaltender. Then it was 3-1 with Matthew Hornick. He made his first goal of the game and was a quick end-to-end play that he took through everybody and made it 3-1. They would later tie the game at 3-3 here. Let's actually get this post-game interview in with Matthew Hornick. We're going to have to take a second here to move some equipment over, but we'll be over in just as we'll be back in a moment. Head or what? And take this. And we gotta take the camera too. So we gotta stay connected too, that's the thing. Try and set this up in a spot. I'll just follow you, go ahead. All right, where can we position this? Could we set this up on the tripod? You want to hold it? Here, I'm going to go this way. Sorry, John. All right. I'm going to need your headset. I'm going to need your headset. Would you mind holding it when we talk? Oh, shit. Well, I disconnected the wire. It's still on, so. 1 sec. All right, we're back. Just took us a second to get everything under control here, and we have the player of the game from the Catholic Cardinals, Matthew Hornick, with 2 goals and the game winner with 0.3 seconds left in overtime. Tell me, what was going through your mind when you took that shot?
Well, when Dino had the puck coming down the neutral zone, and I was right at the blue line, and I looked back at the clock, there was 6 seconds. I was like, oh, I need to go here. And then we entered the neutral zone. Dino hit me, and then I did a little hesitate on the defenseman, had a wide open lane, I shot it, and it trickled in on the ice.
Were you just, excuse me 1 second, were you just more or less shooting the puck just to try and get a shot on goal before the period ended, or what was your thought process in that sense?
I was trying to get a eye on the net, and I couldn't really see the net, so just threw it on net, and it trickled in. So.
Absolutely. What can a win like this, especially with how it just kept the playoff hopes alive, what can it build to for the team?
Hopefully we'll just keep building from this. In the last 4, we're 3-1, so that's always good.
Absolutely. The Cardinals with a big victory today. And I'll give you one more thing. Anyone you'd like to shout out here on the air?
Definitely Dave holding us in the game there. Had some saves that shouldn't be saves, so that was good.
Yeah. We heard from the man himself here. 2 goals from Matthew Hornick, including the game winner tonight. Thank you for the interview, and congratulations.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Matthew.
Yep. Thanks.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll be back with the rest of the postgame in just a moment. Stay with us here on WCUA. All right, and welcome back to the post-game report. You heard it from the man himself, Matthew Hornick. Sorry for the little bit of issues getting everything on board with the interview and getting everybody cooperating and getting our cameraman to cooperate. No, I'm just kidding. John did a great job on that. Well, the Cardinals win. We're back with post-game live, and we talked about the first couple of goals already. We'll continue with the second period here. The Cardinals up 3-1. Midway through the first, and it was 3-3 moments later when the Salisbury scored 2 quick goals in the second period. Now, in the second period, Cardinals were tied at 4-4. Deininger scored to make it 4-3 with a nice shot off both posts, and then they tied the game up with a nice passing play in front, like we mentioned, their bread and butter. They did a great job where it was loose in the high slot, and they put it through the wickets of David Zapp. Now, after 3 periods of play, it was 6-6. Brendan Johnson gave the Cardinals the lead 6-5, and earlier it was 5-4 with the goal from Jackson Shoreswater. But coming back again with Salisbury, never without a fight. One-time blast, I believe, from the captain. Shores tied it up at 6-6. But in overtime, it was a lot of great chances. Frankie Mercer had an opportunity to win it. He had actually 2. And then the Cardinals at the last split second, literally 0.3 seconds, they beat the clock. Matthew Hornick scored the winning goal, beating the goaltender Gladding, I believe, through the 5-hole.
I couldn't tell if it went through his 5-hole or if it went up around the it might have been a high shot, but either way, he just kind of threw the puck towards the net, knew that there was no time left. Matthew Hornick has a very hard shot, and it happened to trickle in. The Cardinals win the game by the score of 7-6.
Yeah, the Cardinals with a great victory here. And one more thing before we go, we'll talk about next game one more time, and they play next Friday night against George Mason University. Puck drop is set for 10 p.m. at Tucker Road Ice Arena with WCUA coverage beginning at 9:45. Tucker Road Ice is 45 minutes from campus if you're looking to make the trip. And on Sunday, Catholic will play in the long-awaited Winter Classic against Loyola at Spring Mountain Adventures in Schwenksville, Pennsylvania. Puck drop is set for 5 o'clock. We'll have coverage if we can get it at 4:45. So Catholic will also be debuting their outdoor jerseys here, alternate jerseys as well. And, well, that's going to do it. Alongside John Wolf, I'm Giuliano Luca. It was a great presentation of Catholic Cardinals hockey today. They come away victorious in an absolutely very entertaining game. We'll see you Friday night. Thanks for tuning in. As the great Gene Hart would say, good night and good hockey. Cardinals win this one, 7-6.